Yeah. Welcome to episode 310 of Open Your Toys podcast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are Cliff.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for those are Star Wars, Masters of the Universe, Transformers, and G.I. Joe. Oh, I went blank there.
We knew you wanted to say Mask.
Always.
And Superpowers. Superpowers now is becoming one of the greatest toy franchises. McFarlane's really rejuvenating that shit.
In 2025, $9.99 a figure is just fucking, it's a steal.
Yeah.
The only people who are beating it are Ninja Turtles and Spin Master with their little lesser quality 4-inch decent stuff, but they're fun.
No accessories or anything on those. And even the turtles now, turtles are $11.99 at my Target, at least.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a little while. I haven't bought any since the movie.
So, well, right on. Well, we're glad you could be with us. Whoever's here with us. Let's see who's Brandon Shoop. Welcome. Yes, it is a very happy Sunday. I am so excited to be back talking toys, man. When we take a show off or do a commentary instead of a toy show, I'm like, fuck, I need to talk about some toys. Plus, we have a ridiculous amount of toys as well. I think Roger, or Badass, which will be joining us here shortly, hopefully. I think he got a pile of loot too. So this should be like an hour long what we got. So all right. Well, let's if you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it here. Brinkheadz in the house. What's up? We want you to do it here live with us every other Sunday. If you can't make the show live here on YouTube, I should say, for the people listening, you should be joining us live on YouTube if you listen to this. It's a lot of fun. If you can't make that, kick it with us in our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you just want to know when a show is being recorded or posted, you can just follow the page at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. Or go to openyourtoys.com. Top of the page, it's got show notes and it has all these links. Plus, you can subscribe to the RSS feed there. The show notes have links to our Apple and Amazon podcast feeds. You can email us. You can leave a voicemail. You can support the show at Amazon and eBay, even though nobody does. Makes me really sad, but that's okay.
I use the app, bro. Stop looking at me when you say that.
Well, what you need to do is put it all in your cart, then go to your laptop. That's what you.
That's not how I shop. But you're acting like I shop on Amazon with anything like forethought. Like I'm usually browsing on the app, and I'm like, no shit. Like
buy now. All right. Where can people find you, Mr. Clifster?
They can find me posting in the group as Red Menace or on the Instagram, which bleeds to my Twitter and supposedly my threads. I wouldn't know. I've never entered threads as Associate of Horror. And I got some pretty cool posts in the past few days. I finished my John McClane custom and I finished my 112 matte tracker. So I was posting pictures of those.
Yeah, and you had I saw you had your recipe for your John McClane. Did you post your matte tracker recipe?
No, matte tracker recipe, because it's only really one ingredient. It's an AT-AT walker with 2 custom-made heads I bought off. With the sculpted straps. Badass is in the waiting room.
Oh. All right, just in time. How can people find you, Badass?
You can find me showing up late for the show and on the Book of Faces and here.
The way he's posed right now makes him look like he has a Dracula cape because the poster is flaring out on each side.
Poster's coming up. I'm trying to stay out of the sun. Oh, it went behind a cloud. Like before, there's like a laser light across my head like that. So I'm like leaning over to the side. All right. If you want to find me, facebook.com/openyourtoys or at Slick McFavorite on the gram. I finished up, and I should have put a caveat on that post. I didn't finish all of Joe Bob's last drive-in with Joe Bob Briggs. I had to look that up because it was bugging me because I cannot find Hogzilla anywhere.
Oh, and you won't.
I know. That's the problem. Like, I was like, okay, Facebook has got to have some, or not Facebook, YouTube. Like, it's got to have some. It has the trailer, but that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I even
Hogzilla,
found
Hogzilla.
it's this big inside joke that I don't get. Wow.
Oh, it's real bad, Slick. It's real bad.
Oh no, I know. And he's in it, right?
Yeah,
Like
he's in it.
that's the big thing about it, right? So yeah, I still have one more, but that's pretty damn good considering I started watching them regularly like towards the end of season 3. That's when I finally got Shudder and started fucking watching it. I've still never been home for a live show yet.
Oh, dude, I love it. I think our next live, I think the next episode is March 7th. So this next season, it's going to be one double feature a month.
Okay. Jesus, that sucks. But oh well. I like the double feature better than the single, in my opinion. So all right, enough of Joe Bob talk here. What are we drinking? Badass, did you have any time to get anything to drink?
Nothing.
You're just gonna be parched.
Parched, yeah. Pretty much I'll be parched.
And good old lemon water for you, Mr.
Lemon water in my PCI FloorTech thermal thermos thing.
Ooh.
This is
Did
now
you
my
actually
water
go
jug.
out? Did you go out to get that somewhere? Like, did you go?
No,
to
it's
an
my mom's
expo?
company. She brought it home from the office.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. And I'm drinking one of my favorites, considering it feels so. We got, let's see, 3 days ago, we got 10 inches of snow overnight. Last week, it was in the low double digits for most of the week. It was 54 yesterday.
Did he
It's
freeze,
65.
Roger, or is it me?
What?
Huh?
Did Slick freeze? Slick froze.
And did I
No,
freeze?
he did. No, he's
He
fine.
froze for me. Okay.
Oh.
Weird.
Yeah, Cliff, you've been freezing for me off and on. The audio stays there, but you just go.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe it's because my Chromebook is from the early 80s.
Yes, maybe invest in better equipment.
Yeah.
It is super hot today. It feels like summer. I had all my windows down on the truck, so I'm doing very summery stuff. Smirnoff Ice, red, white, and berry. So essentially a bomb pop in a booze drink. So I love it.
Yeah, make alcohol taste like kids' flavors. Good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they have no problem with booze being like every candy flavor in the world, but oh no, don't sell a vape,
Yeah.
Don't sell a liquid that has any flavor.
By the way, today is 22 days cigarette free.
Good God, dude. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Like, I think I could do it, like, so long as I could smoke weed every day or something like that. And, that's kind of how I do my booze. I substitute edibles and stuff. But just to not have anything now, like, you don't even have food. Like I think if I quit everything, then I'd just be like eating junk food 24/7. But
I did go out and buy sugar-free wintergreen lifesavers.
Oh, nice. So a little bit of oral fixation sensation.
Mm-hmm. But at the point, if anyone wonders, at 22 days, at the point of quitting, I'm currently at, I would blow a drifter for a Marlboro. If anyone wants to know where that is on the quitting chart. But I'm still rocking. I'm still rocking the patch. You can't see it; it's clear, but it's on my.
Oh, okay. And those, you feel like those help you? They
definitely help.
I can imagine they kill the curb the craving a little bit.
The craving is fine. The craving is pretty well maintained by the patch. The habit is what is killing me.
Yeah,
like the busy fingers. Like the
yeah.
Like why do people eat dinner if they can't smoke afterwards? What's the point?
Yeah, I know. What's the point of having coffee if you can't smoke?
Well, the weirdest thing for me, and like my father or my grandfather says, I never did quit because I always would have a cigarette now and then. The thing with me after I quit is I don't like cigarettes after meals anymore. I'm a before meal smoker now if I get a chance. And the crappy thing about that, especially when you don't smoke that much, when I
Curbs
just
your appetite.
well, it does curb your appetite. But when you pick some, and this is if you're eating with your hands, hamburger, French fries, then your hand stinks.
Yeah,
When
it
you go
does.
take a bite, I'm like, oh, that's a downfall. So I have to, I smoke, I wash my hands, then I eat.
Yeah, I'm the one. I was one of the weird smokers who detested the smell of smoke, so I had hand sanitizer everywhere. Because
Oh,
as soon as I was done
nice.
smoking, it was sanitize my fingers so they don't fucking reek like an ashtray.
Yeah, Miss McFavor is the same way. And when she quit, it got so much worse. It was like magnified. Like it like literally made her sick to her stomach to like not like these fucking snowflakes that like you walk by somebody and they're smoking and you're like you know,
people drive
but
me fucking nuts.
yeah, I'm like,
Like,
give
I
me a
want to
break.
beat their
I'm
fucking
outside.
heads in.
But like her dad just smokes in his house, smokes in his car. So she gets around him and she's just like, you know, it's bad. Okay. Anyways, also not open your cigarettes. So let's get on with the show.
Wish it was though.
Yeah, Cliff's all about it.
What if we all just smoked and you just had to watch us?
I would just log off and crawl into bed. Like, I wouldn't even put up with it.
Oh my god. All right, no listener feedback and questions, so let's get into, which is good because we got too much fucking news. Cowabunga dude's in the house. What's up? Let me share my screen. Con news, we've got a Star Wars fan stream coming up this week, right? I think
that's Wednesday. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday.
Yeah. February 26th. Let's see. Yes, you are correct. So yeah, we'll be talking about maybe a hint at a big reveal that they're going to have that they kind of screwed up. But we'll talk about that in a second. Revealed announces their lineup. So wasn't revealed like 2 days before, and it was like 6 hours per day, and they had all of this like content. Am I remembering this correctly? I thought it was
I ignored it. I just read the write-ups.
Yeah. Well, so this year it looks like it's going to be 2 hours and done. It's going to be Thursday, March 6th. And probably, unless we got some Hot Wheels guys, well, we might have wrestling guys in here too. But
how
it looks
is
like
Masters like fourth down, and how Uno is like the opener for this. Like, way to shut it down immediately. Like, let's talk about Uno.
Well, I think that the Uno is if you're late. You know, like a professor never goes over his A material the first 10 minutes of class.
Yeah, it looks like as you get later in the morning, it becomes significantly more popular because you got the Barbie Masters, the WWE, and Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I would open with Monster High at least.
Yeah.
Monster.
So, I don't know.
Nieces. I fucking love Monster High.
Yeah. Hey, I've got a Weberella for $450.
Well, good luck with that. I don't know what any of those words mean, but I just like the aesthetic of Monster High. I don't know any of the characters.
Well, dollars is the currency we use here in the United States.
Oh,
dollars. 450 signifies a quantity of dollars.
For a doll.
Yeah, Brian Brickheadz says, congrats, Cliff. I wonder how you'll cope with Transformer news from now on. Just sign off and scream into your pillow. Mute yourself.
I've been getting into autoerotic asphyxiation. So if you see me put a necktie on, pay no mind.
Just make sure you stay in the camera view so we could see if your tongue pops out.
Yeah.
Call 911.
Your eyes start rolling in the back of your
head. Let's see. Rebel Scum Con is also coming. This is going to be August 8th through the 10th. At the Embassy Suites at Dallas Frisco Hotel and Convention Center. Oh, I stayed at an Embassy Suites when I went to a Joe Con and a Bot Con. Oh, that would have been the Bot Con, but it wasn't at the Embassy Suites. It was at the big fancy hotel downtown, right by the grassy knoll where JFK was shot. And now it's fun. I'm watching Dallas for the first time ever. I never watched it as a kid. And I'm like, there's where I stayed. There's where BotCon was. There's where JoeCon was. All right. So yeah, if you're this looks like to be like a reason. I mean, Celebration this year is in Japan. This looks like to be like a reasonable Star Wars convention to go to, kind of like the underground version if you're not all into the fucking super ritzy celebrations. Joe Fanstream was supposed to be this week, which is good because we don't have any time to talk about all the news they would have announced. But it got pushed back an entire month, not just a week. Well, a week.
I think they're announcing their next HasLab for G.I. Joe. That's fine.
And so we see we're getting an Ostriker. Does anybody have a guess what that HasLab might be?
I think a Mauler or
it's
a
got to
Mobat.
be. Yeah, it's probably a Mobat. It's got to be a Joe vehicle, right? Because the last thing was the Rattler.
Yeah, it's got to be a Joe vehicle.
And so the Mauler's the green standard tank, right? And the Mobat's the tan.
Wolverine's the green
Do I
tank.
have it?
Mauler is the tan tank, I thought.
Yeah, Mauler's a tank. The modern
with the
era
square
tank.
with the square cannon. Okay, so that's a Mauler. So what's a
I like that emojis.
And of course, we won't do it again. But anyways, so then what's a Mauler then? Is that the
Mauler
one
was
on
the tan
side?
tank. The Mauler was the tan
what's
tank.
the Mobat then?
Mobat was the original green tank that was that came with Steeler.
So I just reversed it. Yeah,
And
Brink, I'm with you. Brink wants a Havoc. Hell to the fucking yes.
We might get a Havoc because they seem to be going movie way right now. So maybe
they're going mass device. They're not looking if they had to build a broadcast energy transmitter.
Yeah. Because we'll
I do like
the Mobat, and then we'll get the attachments like they did for Ramen, where you get like the bridge layer attachment and the Wolverine attachment and everything else. I think that's where they're going with that.
See, and
I'd really like to see a Snowcat more than a Havoc.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, if you're asking me, so those are literally like Snowcat's number 1. Cobra Wolf is probably number 2, and then Havoc is falling like 3.
The Wolf was so fucking gang.
Fucking love the Wolf.
I love the Wolf.
I got the 50th anniversary one though, so I'm very happy.
All right. Where were we? Oh, Fanstream, March 18th. So it'll be and it says alert Cobra interference detected when they postponed it. Love that they have a little bit of fun with that. Okay, so Megacon was a big con for Transformers, at least, which is kind of cool. That I've known. I've had online friends, lots of online friends that live in Orlando. So I always get to hear about Megacon. So it's kind of cool that they're coming in like now they're getting, original programming from Hasbro and shit. So we'll just go through this by pictures here. Because I like to relive cons. Hopefully this will go fine. So Melissa has traded sides, and now she has a Transformers, right? Or is that Emily? Emily, thank you.
Trader.
I hear Emily from Geek Dad Life. What he said, I heard Emily works on like every brand.
Yeah, she seems to
really?
lock it all down. She seems to be the only one that knows what the fuck she's doing. The other ones are just showing up and hoping for the fucking best. Lenny.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Fucking Lenny.
Oh my god. This is why we never have any guests on the show. So we could talk as much shit as we wanted to never have to worry about it. So the big announcement obviously was Liokaiser, I want to say Japanese victory. I assume that's what the big V is. But a Japanese only combiner. But cool. I mean, you've got tanks and planes and drill, what do you call a drill tank, that kind of shit. It has already, like, I hadn't even read any news, and then boom, all of a sudden there's this HasLab. I'm like, holy shit, there's a new HasLab, and it's already funded. It's on its way to meet its stretch goals, which I think the first stretch goal is this green guy, which he's a sixth member of the team. He's like called like Go Scorpion or fucking something like that. Oh, probably will say up here. No, Nunchaku. Oh, well, that's nice. These pictures are in reverse. Death Cobra. I knew it was something very cool. So you
way to spell
it. So he can be interchanged as one of the limbs or at least one of the arms here. It looks like he's supposed to be some kind of big cannon there or something, but the design is amazing. Very Serpentor up in this house. Oh, that's cool. A little detachable Cobra from him. And I should have probably watched what?
I said, well, he's a Death Cobra. Of course you got a detachable Cobra.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even snap about that. These all come with a little animal. And I think they're breast masters, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh yeah, these looking good. I'm liking these. Oh, that kind of looks. Yeah.
I'm gonna jump off and rejoin on my iPad because you guys keep dropping for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were just frozen in the most.
So I'm gonna jump off and so I'll be right back in the waiting room. Just give me a minute and I'll log in on my iPad.
All right. So this is what had me really excited was the Hearts of Steel, a small mini series of the Transformers. Got these guys from third parties. Jesus, I don't know, like 12. I think these were the first guys that MMC ever did. And back then, I think they were called like KMMC.
I remember these.
Yeah.
They look like the World War II jets and shit.
Yeah. Starscream's a biplane.
Right.
And Optimus Prime is a locomotive engine. And MMC did them fucking much better.
They look like McDonald's toys again.
Like, yeah, they do.
Like that Prime looks brutal.
Yeah, I mean the alt modes are goofy as hell here, and the colors are blown out on this, so I think that's part of what's going on here. But yeah, there you go. Brinkheadz says they look like bathtub. Especially and I think this is coming from MMC. Nothing had to be like child friendly, right. And so everything was like razor sharp on that Starscream, like cut yourself with plastic, razor sharp. So yeah, this just looks like a Big Lots toy or Dollar Tree.
Yeah, Dollar Tree,
Family Dollar. Yeah. But I pre-ordered them. I can't help myself. I love this miniseries. So one of the few comics I've actually read that I bought and read. And it looks like they're not giving up on pipeline reveals, which I love. Screw the Star Wars team for not doing pipeline reveals, but I think this is Hot Shot. I never fucking recognize these. Cybertron Excellion, I guess.
It looks like
it's it looks like it's a recolor of Hot Shot using the fucking mold at least. And then I forgot what this was, Vermilion or something. The guy that had that big old, his front end was his like shield arm shit. Sandstorm, and
Springer?
that Sandstorm. I mean,
Sandstorm.
it was a heavy remold of the Springer back in the day, and that's got to be a Target Master, obviously. G1, Slug Slinger, and then, well, let's just read the names first, and then we'll look at them. Iron Fist and G1 Carnivac. Okay, and then we'll know. Transformers Devastation Decepticon Grounded Air Troopers. That's kind of cool. An 86 Perceptor. I thought we got an 86 Perceptor.
I have 86 Perceptor.
Yeah, a Studio Series, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's going to be released with Ratbat and Ramhorn. So if you want,
out of here,
if you want 2 more cassettes,
right?
And then a Hearts of Steel, Bumblebee, and Megatron coming as well. Oh, Cliff's looking like in high def. What's going on here?
HD.
Yeah, I just got to hook up my headphones now because it's coming through the iPad speaker.
Yeah, your mic's a little low too.
All right, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna come right back in.
Okay,
we're still talking Transformers, so
tech support sucks.
Okay, so
do they have pictures of the Perceptor and all that stuff?
Well, they're just going to be these stupid things,
which is fine, but yeah. Is that Ramjet?
Well, it looks like the mold, and then this looks like one of the black and the white car.
Yeah.
That popped up.
Yeah, the clone or the spy ones or whatever they were.
Yeah. So here's the Perceptor. Yeah, so it'll be a 3-pack, which I guess I can deal with that. That's fine.
I can't. I already fucking have Perceptor.
I was gonna say I don't think I bought the 66. I think I thought the one they released before it.
I did the studio and I did the reissue one of the G1.
Oh, I have the reissue. He's kicking it right here.
Yeah, he's stacked up in my boxes of guys.
So they showed off Heatwave and Skybite. Skybite must be doing something there. I don't know why they just keep showing blurry pictures of them, but it would have helped if I would have watched the panel. I didn't even notice they had the panel video up there. AAA in the house. What's up, dude? Oh, Cliff's back. All right, Cliff, let's hear that microphone because it was real low at the end.
Testing 1 2.
Yeah, you're good.
You're good. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, you made it just in time for the end of the Transformer. Oh, no, you didn't. Sorry. That was just the panel.
That's all right. I'm just hopefully you guys won't keep freezing. Yeah. And the camera's better.
Yes, your camera is much better. I thought you had a lot more gray in your beard. Maybe that's AI coloring in your beard.
Yeah. It's possible.
So these are booth picks from the first day, so we get to see the Devastator there, which the more I see it, the more I am fine not to have this one. I'm fine to have the big goofy one, or
so
goofier.
This is the final version of them, right?
As far as I know, this right here, besides he'll have color, but let's see. So these are all been announced. Yeah, these are the Sentinel, blah blah blah. There's the G2 Grimlock with, I don't know if that's supposed to be a G2 wheelie or what, but it's a different wheelie.
Wheelie was G2 to begin with. I don't know why they would have redone him in a different color scheme, but sure. Okay. I'm taking that Superion.
He's looking amazing.
He looks fucking off the hook.
And this is the Star Convoy. Is that what they consider him? Oh, Star Optimus, of course. Star Optimus Prime. So he looks really cool. He does look like he's packing his legs in his trailer there. No, kind of hiding it. This must be first look at Power of the Primes, guys, that I'm not going to care too much about. The Trypticon and cartoon colors. Come on, let's go faster. Too many details. We get the Q, Jazz, Transformers 1, Bumblebee, Devastation Prime up close. Okay, that's got to be it, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, still more. Here's some more shot of the Star Convoy. So Star Convoy, if you've never had it, it's really cool. It comes with a mini Rodimus figure, which we're seeing here. I didn't remember this. This looks like it goes in his chest, most likely, but I didn't remember the little black van vehicle. Oh, and then we get a couple of the Aerobots, Air Raid and Slingshot.
Love it.
Yeah. They still went on Jomo, but they're heavy Jomos.
Yeah.
I think the thing I'm not worrying about any of these combiners is there will be a box set. Even with the Constructicons, they said, "Oh, we have no plans for a box set.
Yeah, bullshit.
If you want them, get them." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, right.
Yeah, right."
Yeah. The Fallen or Megatronus, something like that. Another fucking Prime. Yeah, I'm so happy about this Power of the Primes or Age of the Primes, I guess, is like I get to skip so many Transformers. I'm excited. All right. Now, day 2 picks. So here, mainly for this one pick here, but we'll go through quick. You're getting to see the in-hand of the, oh my God, the head is just goofy on there, but we get to see the Bumblebee and Megatron that they showed in the pipeline reveals. And Megatron is a dope fucking cannon. Oh, look at that with the spiked wheels. Mwah!
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
More so than a tank, but yeah.
All right. Okay. I don't need to see this from every angle. Pictures of Sky. Well, I guess this is the first time we've seen them in hand.
Whoopty shit.
I like the eyes on them. Skybite's such. Oh, Cliff's joining on 5 different things here.
All right, cool.
Should I remove your other Cliff?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. It just it asked me if I wanted to go into full screen or cancel, and I canceled thinking it would cancel the pop up, and it just kicks me out altogether.
But kept you in there, like kicked you out.
Apparently, like it's so weird. All right, we should be good now.
All right. Oh, these are looking like they were hinting at the Liokaiser there. Like just rough resin printed. Oh, there we go. And so here's if people say Liokaiser, we already got him. Well, of course we did. We already got him in Power of the Primes in a big goofy version. So now we're going to get a better version. As Hasbro does, right?
Yep.
All right. And then we don't need to look at more Liokaiser prototype picks. Oh, that's all these are too. Oh, maybe I messed up those links. Anyways, I think everybody gets the picture. All right. And like I say, Liokaiser's already been funded. He hung out for a few days. It wasn't like an instant fund. But now he is doing pretty well. I think we're on our way. Yeah, first unlocks at 13,000 and we're at 12,000. And of course, our good friend Brickheadz was very kind in sharing his chart with us. So we can see it's pretty much kind of, it had this big shot here. And I would assume this is when they opened it up to the other markets. So they opened it up to Korea. They opened it up to Mexico, stuff like that. So we get this huge jump, putting it over the limit here on the red line. And then now it's kind of coasting out the way it should. You can see it kind of in reference here to Deathsaurus, Victory Saber, Omega Prime, and even Unicron way down here. a Unicron. That is so hilarious that you know, it just and granted, Unicron was still a big ask. It was a $600, you know, HasLab, most expensive one ever at the time.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you see here, like if we got this end of day jump right now, it would put us over the display bases. So everything should be all good. I've backed it. I put a reminder a few days out that says, do you really need Liokaiser? So once
do you really need it? And what's the answer to that?
The answer is no. The answer is obviously no, Roger.
What's the answer to that?
I really, really want it. How about that?
Yeah.
I love what the hair is doing. I've got like a light mohawk going on here. All right. So yeah, we'll be checking back in on that. We've got how many more days to go? Let's see, 45 days, 46 days, and we are on day 17. So yeah, we'll have one more show to look at the progress. Here's what I had teased before. So they put this up at some kind of show. They did this promotional Star Wars image, not realizing that they put probably what this year's $100 vehicle is going to be, which
it's a fucking Landspeeder.
A fucking Landspeeder at the $100, because every year they do about $100 to $130 vehicle,
and that's the vehicle they chose out of the plethora of vehicles they have.
Wow,
I love it. Like, in all fairness, I love it. $100? No.
It's one of my least favorite vehicles, so it's never going to get a good reaction from me. But it's to go with all the Mos Espa stuff, right? The Cantina, the Mos Espa Street, all
Mos
that.
Eisley.
Oh, Mos Eisley. Sorry, I was thinking of the pod racers.
Yeah, you were thinking episode 1, baby. When it's clearly Bree time.
But looks like this would also mean a new C-3PO and a new Obi-Wan here. Possibly new Sand Troopers. I don't know if that's a new Sand Trooper. And pipeline to Ben Kenobi. Sweet. So yeah, well, if you're a Landspeeder fan and willing to pay the fucking ridiculous price for vintage collection nowadays, you are going to have a very good year, especially if you're trying to build out that whole thing, right? If you're trying to set up a 4 foot by 4 foot, like big diorama of, you know, one of the best, not the opening scene, because that's the Tantive, but one of the best, like, setup scenes. What do they call that in Act 1? The first like immersion. Yeah, there you go. The first like immersion into the Star Wars world, besides just being on a starship.
And honestly, this is one of the smartest things Hasbro has done in a while, is to make every release from the vintage collection a companion piece to that HasLab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think it's either going to drive these pieces over the top on the secondary market or the primary market, or it's going to make that HasLab super expensive when people's like, oh, I can make the entire world, you know, of Mos Eisley. So, all right, new classified. Oh my God, what these dropped like 2 days after our last episode?
Yeah.
They're like a month old.
And then someone did poo-poo on the snake armor.
So yeah, these are super exciting. Do we have individual picks or just this big ugly one? Okay, here we go. All right, so we'll go individually. Striker, I could really care less.
I like the third piece.
That's what I don't like about it.
You don't like? I don't like the third seat.
Yeah, that they added a rumble seat up there. Because I do like it, except for now the roll cage has to be, in my opinion, way too tall.
Yeah.
So,
but I just like that the third seat is elevated so that he can operate the gun, so that the hot shells can rain down on the driver.
Yeah, and then flip out and fucking blow up somewhere.
That's one of my favorite scenes in Black Hawk Down is when they're like below and like the helicopter's like fucking raining unholy terror and all the hot shells are just raining down on them. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that would happen.
yeah, I'm not a big striker guy to begin with. So
Yeah,
I'm not a good judge.
But again, we're getting a vehicle driver, so I'm okay with that. Because they're behind. We still need to get a shark, which I think will be in the next wave. We still need to get who the fuck else do we need to get?
A shark would be a good small.
We need like what's the platform that the jump jetpacks fire off of? That's
a jump platform.
Is it just called the jump platform?
Yeah, it's just called the jump. Like the original toy that came with the. And then people just started calling the jetpacks jump packs.
Yeah, jump packs. It's an acronym, so yeah.
Yeah. Everything in those first two waves were acronyms.
I do like that we're getting a dirt biking helmet with it. That's kind of cool. Yeah. The coffee mug is absolutely hilarious. Especially, I would assume that there's going to be drink holders in it.
Oh, for sure.
For there to be drink holders in it, that's even better. So that's kind of fun.
It's got a visor too. You completely overlooked the visor.
What visor?
The one above the coffee mug.
The off-road.
Yeah, off-road.
Now, so I think it was crankcase in like the retro, not vintage, but the retro version of the Striker, because
it is, but he's built off that like oversized breaker head.
Yeah.
So he looks really weird. That's why I never picked it up.
Yeah, and
I don't have a traditional AWE in my collection. I just have the Desert Fox, which was a repaint of the Striker.
Was the all black one, right?
Yeah, it's like brown and black.
All right.
The only one I have is the transforming Bumblebee one, or whatever it was.
Got it.
And this isn't Breaker, right? Because we got Breaker.
No, that's Breaker. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
You got the gun, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
We're getting a single carded Breaker now with one of the elements to the mass device.
And gray. So is this like retro? Because we got a green Breaker with the. What's it called? The Ram cycle?
I think it's just not good coloring. I think that's
I think that's. I don't see gray. I see green there too.
I see green.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Might be a different shade. I'm sure it's going to be a different shade.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And then you get the gold element, I don't think it's gold, but you get.
Oh, that was gold. Yeah.
Oh, is it gold in the
red and the blue stuff is like the weird stuff. That's like the worm cream and the I don't know.
Frankincense and myrrh.
So here we get a digital render of CoverGirl.
That's why I think we're getting a Wolverine, like that Mobat that has multiple pieces, so that you can put your CoverGirl in her, and we're probably going to get a toll booth. And
she
has a sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm like, wouldn't Toll Booth have the sledgehammer? Yeah. But
if it's a tank, you could come with two drivers. You can give it Toll Booth and Steeler.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, what if you did all three? Oh my God, Badass might have.
I think that's what we're getting. I think they're announcing that Mobat that has the multiple attachable pieces.
I think it would be hilarious. And if they're just like, oh yeah, third-party companies,
exactly,
we're gonna fucking steal your idea, do it exactly the way you did it, but it's going to be official, so yours won't be worth it.
Yeah.
Well,
so
besides ramen toys might be better, and that maybe they won't do it just in case.
Dark
sorry, real quick in the chat, we've got Evil King with us. Yeah, so that's what we were speculating, is that that Landspeeder that's featured in that promo art is going to be at their 100 plus price point. So what was the jet we got this year? It's like an E40. I know it's not an E40 because that's a wrapper, but it was like an E80 or something. Do you remember that?
I don't know. I've been so unplugged with the Star Wars vehicles that
I have no idea.
Really even tracking them. Yeah, I don't think if they do release a Landspeeder, I don't think it'll be. I don't think you could possibly get a Landspeeder up to $100 unless it's like a 4-pack.
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
I could see it going for like 40.
I don't know if it's got to be to scale. I mean, that's a vehicle this big, super painted with lots.
But the
of
X-wing
stuff.
was 120. You're telling me that the Landspeeder with no wings?
The X-wing was 125 years ago.
The Slave One was like 110.
It was 130 that was 2 years ago. But the Slave One is all pretty much like hollow. Like all it has to do is have a cockpit and a loading bay, So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Unless it's like a package. Maybe it comes with R2, Ben Kenobi, C-3PO.
That could be true. It could come with all of those motherfuckers. Peter Chin says the cage is removable on the Ostriker and the third seat can be taken off. So there you go. It's satisfying us purists. All right, we get this Dark Lawn, and that second head is amazing.
Yeah, dude, that second head.
Oh my god, that's so. I don't know. I have Dark Lawn because I went on a Iron Grenadiers kick and collected everything vintage that was Iron Grenadiers, but I don't even know his story. Do you know his story, badass?
He's like he's part of Destro's family. Oh, sorry,
yeah, he's his cousin, basically. But he's like the degenerate cousin. He keeps inside trading and like keeps fucking up their name and shit. That's why he has that mask and everybody wants to kill him.
Oh, interesting. So like
every clan of
Destro's the high class. Sorry, Cliff, what?
I said every part of every like little grouping of Destro's family has their own mask.
Yeah.
It's like Dark Lawn is different than Destro's.
But he is like the worst because he inside trades nonstop, and then so many people want to kill him that he barely ever comes out in public because of it.
That's awesome. I like that story. All right. Yeah, we get
I'm not happy
Team
about
Divers.
This.
I'm super excited too. I'm fucking dude, what they do, the red diver right in the 25th line. I was so excited about that.
Did a red, a yellow, and an orange or a blue?
Oh, did they do the? I didn't.
They did a
single carded red. They might have done different divers in the remember
in the actual mass. Yeah, the mass device multi packs. Yeah, I think you're right. Peter Chen says finally ketchup and mustard. Yeah.
By the way, it's been pointed out on several different podcasts that the red diver's white Caucasian face is a spitting image of Dan Larson from Secret Galaxy.
It does look like Dan Larson. I agree. That's hilarious.
I wonder if these are going to be numbered. I don't like these guys, and I don't want to get
They're their own sub-series, though, so if you don't get that, if you don't do the sub-series, you might, hopefully they'll be separately numbered, but...
Well, they better not make a wetsuit out of one of these, or, fuck me.
Yeah,
well, doesn't
wetsuit has rolled up sleeves?
Yeah, right? He looks different, but all they have to do is change the coloring, and he's a wetsuit as far as they're concerned.
Retro Flint that we've talked about, the slice and dice. Yeah, this looks super good. Oh my god, it looks really good.
I like the fan hat and the cloak, whatever that is.
Yeah.
All right, and here was the thing that well, here, let's circle back. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Get a really good look at a retro Televiper.
I love the sayings across the mask. Like one says what danger.
I wish they were backwards though.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's mirrored image. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was. I always took it as they were reading the screen on the
exactly.
On the outside. Yeah.
But they would be reversed in their reflection.
Interesting. All right. When we get to a Transformers story clip, go to YouTube, see if you can find a clip. Because do you know for sure in the cartoon? Because in the cartoon, I seem to
No,
remember they were
I'm just telling you what I interpreted it.
No, I know. And I'm just saying I'd be curious if my brain just did that, like flipped it readable, and it was being read from the inside, you know. But yeah. Okay, so on to the snake armor. Little disappointed. At first, it looked like there was no way there could get a guy in here. We get all the arm attachments. You've got so it looks like you have like a missile launcher, or maybe that's supposed to be a machine gun, and then just the regular missile that plugged at the end. Interesting that we're getting a claw, even though he has fists. And then the flamethrower here. So what people have done is backward engineered this CGI render of using this flame based off of the torch. So if you had, I just happen to have my torch right here. So you can see how big that flame is compared to a classifieds. So now look at how big it is compared to the snake armor. All right, so you guys had theories. I've got a link to a Facebook where someone's done some engineering, but I think they've even said what it is, how it works. But what was your thoughts, Badass, on what they were doing here?
I can't remember now. What are we talking about again? Like
literally,
they're not putting
like how do you how you get a figure inside of it, and maybe it's been answered.
I think they're changing it so that it's an actual mechanized robot, like
it's an autonomous robot.
Yeah.
And Cliff, you were saying head swap, right?
Yeah, I was saying there might be a ball joint inside the helmet that you could just take off any head of whoever you want piloting it.
Yeah, so you could have that look.
You might, but it looks like the chest kind of opens up. Like maybe there's a trooper body.
Yeah, this is definitely a hinge here. Because you can see it down here. That's definitely a hinge joint. They don't just make line breaks like that and molds for nothing.
Yeah.
What
if a 6-inch figure could fully stand in the torso? Then we're looking at like Hulkbuster size. What if a 6-inch classified figure can fully stand up straight in that torso?
It couldn't, because if you look at it, he has a waist and shit. Like there's no way that you could.
But what I'm saying is, look, go back to the picture.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is his the waist, the quote unquote waist, is where his feet go.
No way, that would be massive, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, what if they're making it like Hulkbuster?
That's like a $300 fucking snake armor.
So this flame goes up just past here. Why are we looking at this big conglomerate picture? This flame goes up just past the waist of a 6-inch figure.
Yeah, but who's to say that those are the same flames?
So that way, if his feet were here, his waist would be like somewhere right here. So it can't be that. Let's look at this link I found on Facebook. A little folding chair.
Yeah.
No, like just a seat, like a pilot seat.
Oh,
that way his head. Yeah, because we don't know how wide he is in the profile.
Yeah, and I would like him to be super wide, because that's what the snake armors were. What I was really hoping for was a stone back on one. Or at least maybe like clip-on parts.
Or that big cement block that they had in the front of it was like smash.
Well, I was thinking the stone back because when they're in the cave, right?
Yeah,
they're all up against the wall on the cave and they turn around. Hold on, let me get back to this.
I'm just happy I don't really have a connection to the snake armor, so I'm just happy I don't have to worry about whatever god awful price they price this thing at, because it's huge.
God, I am all about it.
Me too.
See, that's what I said.
Okay. So, but see, it goes past the waist. So I think
that's what I meant. Like that would be the platform. where
And
his
he'd
feet
be
are.
sitting then. Oh, you're saying the way, but no, the waist looks like it's articulated. There's
Yeah,
a
it
cut
is.
in the waist.
But
Yeah,
you could
it's
still turn that
articulated.
waist if he was standing, because the structure would move, not the guy inside.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It could sit around him.
That's a possibility. Kind of like a his tank where they're in there, it's all the way
Yeah.
down and it still twists. That's it. I'm gonna bet it's a cockpit. I'm gonna bet that he's in there with two sticks. Maybe his head is visible, like in the helmet.
Or
but
he's sitting in there.
he's
Or else he's
It
sitting.
better be visible. It's got a window. It's clear. I mean,
Yeah.
that would be such a missed opportunity for the head not to even get to there. Since you don't even get the benefit of being able to see who's piloting it.
exactly. Yeah, Cowabunga dude's agreeing with Cliff. He says probably like the Masterverse Horde Trooper, just fits a head in there. Brandon, yeah, it's gonna be rather large. Hell yes, I'm excited for that. I mean, this is at least 10 inches, if not 11 here.
That might be the what do you call it? The vamp or the stinger. It might be the $99 price point.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's like over $100.
Oh my god, that would suck. I was hoping.
Which is another reason why the Landspeeder can't be $100 fucking because the vamp is $100.
Well, $20 goes to Kathleen Kennedy for the Landspeeder, so that's the problem. Brinkelizer say sitting there like an ATST. Oh yeah. 46 and 2 commented, wow, Cliff wow, looks like Cliff got rid of his 2002 webcam. First
Damn
time
right.
we can actually see his face on the show and not just 4 huge pixels.
That's not true. It's not the first time. It's just the first time since I bought that new Chromebook.
Yeah.
My old Chromebook crashed.
All right. Let's see here. Earthspark Soundwave. So just had to throw this in here real quick. He's looking pretty good. It looks like he's going to be a stealth fighter again. That's callback to, I think, Cybertron. Not Cybertron the planet, Cybertron the toy line. So yeah, looks good here for a little kid toy. 18 steps, so that means it'll be a nice little deluxe. If you just collect by character and don't care that it's a kiddie toy show that you've probably never seen before. New Pride Droid Factory. This is looking good. I love the fucking black on it with all the color. Okay, so I need this is the license plate game, right? Can you decode this vanity plate? What does this stand for?
Rainbow.
Oh, rainbow. Oh, I didn't think of the 8 as a B. 8 is just so like, I was like Nate W. I was like R Nate W. That's a good one. So just
Rainbow.
C rainbow then, right?
Yeah.
If it's
probably,
C,
yeah.
right?
Because usually the first part it's not really like with the license plate work.
It's the model number or the model line or something. Oh, good job, Cliff. Cliff did it. Brinkelizer says no figure included, so I think it'll be $60 to $70. And did they had they had something at that price point? Because I know small vehicle and guy was $54.99 this year, so it'd be interesting if it comes in at that $54.99.
What was Duke? 39. Motorcycle and Duke was 39.
Was it? I thought he was.
He might have been
$4.99.
Okay, so Televiper, we're reading. It's flashing across, so we're reading it. He's not reading it.
Oh, interesting. So it is readable from the outside.
I just watched a clip from the movie where it says intruder, and actually you can read it as it goes across his glasses.
Cliff, I like your thought.
I completely ruined like years of artifice that I had.
I know. I am sorry. I know.
Cliff was this year's old when we were all this year's old.
8 years old.
Because if you gave me a quiz, does the Televiper see the lettering right ways, or do you see it right ways? I would have voted with you, Cliff. That sounds
because he's seeing the right ways. Because what we're seeing is like he's seeing the alert, and we're seeing the reflection of the alert on his mirrored glasses.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, Brandon Shoup, Daft Punk style helmet. All right. Oh, almost hit back on the show instead of the show notes. New official Transformer stop motion from Takara Tomy. This is a really fun one. It's 7.5 minutes long, so it wow, in my social anxiety, that seems like a long time. But it was a really fun. It was a really fun watch with the 86 Prime and with the I think that's the Age of Extinction Prime, the new one that's coming out, the 2 liters. So it was a fun watch. It's all about, it all happens in a toy room. So they're getting sucked in by a Roomba, and the Roomba is battling with the Studio Series Devastator. So he's trying to suck, and the Roomba's sucking. It didn't
dragging
suck.
dog shit everywhere, and they're trying to avoid it.
And then Wayne and Garth come out, and they're like, "It certainly does suck." As you can see, it sucks, and it cuts.
So this was interesting. So cartoon Vultak was revealed, and I don't know if I thought we heard he was coming, but somebody ordered fucking Rio Blast and got this instead.
Oh shit.
So fucking
Isn't that crazy?
I would be pissed too. I'm like, really?
A new one because it's there, and put this shit up on eBay because I'm sure this would go for $100.
Yeah.
Since it hasn't been released yet. But so yeah, it's coming, and it looks like it has a comic. This should probably be the next Mattel Creations.
So what's underneath between his legs? Is that a helmet or a robot?
I don't know. That's a good question. Giving his and granted, I'm sure it's just the picture, his jacked up eyes. Let's hope it's a helmet. But
yeah, because he looks kind of fucking whacked out. Like
he looks almost identical to the pre-production Green Goblin makeup Willem Dafoe is going to wear.
Yeah.
Exactly what he looks like.
Yeah, that's crazy. So this is on a Princess of Power 40th anniversary card. Oh, do we get another picture or what? Oh, of the card back here.
The mini.
Oh, I hope those coming.
Oh, yeah,
that's what's between his leg. Yeah, that's what's between his leg.
That's cool. Those do not look familiar to me. Do we remember those from the cartoon?
Oh no, it's been too long since I watched it.
I'm out on the She-Ra.
Supreme Prime, and not the way you're thinking. Now is your chance to buy an overpriced G1 Optimus Prime. I actually signed up for Supreme's newsletter because I want the chance to decide whether I want this or not.
Get the fuck out!
Even though it's gonna sell out. No, because it's probably gonna.
You can cut the cord with this one. Be like, oh, I don't sign up for Supreme. I don't work for Supreme. Like, boom, I missed out on my chance. Because you know what taught me? You guys remember the Cobra Commander fiasco where you had to download that weird app?
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't associate myself with that. I'm like, no, that sounds like too much work for me. And then I was so happy I did because all I heard were problems.
Yeah, in mine, I had no problems whatsoever. I got both of mine. Resold my second one for a nice, healthy profit. Not as much as you would think, considering what a pain in the ass it was to get it. Not for me, but for a lot of people. But anyways, again, not that I own anything Supreme. I actually love the brand, and I love how addicted people, people pay $20 for stickers, so I did get my first drop. So I went and looked. I was like, okay, let's see what a Supreme drop looks like. One, their website is god awful, and I get it. They get to be whatever they want because everybody's going to buy their shit no matter what. But yeah, it's so to give you an idea, the cheapest thing you could buy from Supreme on this last drop was a pair of 3 Hanes wife beaters that have a Supreme logo this big stamped at the bottom of it, and that was $24 for a 3-pack of wife beaters. You could also get Supreme socks for the same price. The Hanes Supreme socks. One of the most expensive things I saw was a $14,000 pool table with cheetah print felt, all white with chrome and cheetah print felt. So if people haven't heard, Supreme's it's Japanese, right? Or maybe Korean. It's a skateboard brand, actually, that does fashion and does lots of wacky things. Like they had a sake set, a Supreme sake set that was like $150 for a bottle and 2 glasses. And so this thing most likely is easily going to be in that $300 to $400 range. At that price, I wouldn't even consider it, but $200, I might. No. How awesome would it be to be like, my first and only Supreme item is an Optimus Prime, and officially.
How about just don't worry about getting any Supreme items?
Oh, Evil King said, whoever got that Vultak flipped it on Macari. I read that they did put the Vultak on eBay and already sold it for $160. So maybe Macari. Oh, $160 on Macari. Jesus. For something that's going to be available next month. I love that shit. I love that shit. All right. New Star Wars campaign called Power the Force, not Power of the Force. Power the Force. Fuel your fandom with Star Wars Power the Force product campaign. So it says, let's see, the release of Andor, a Star Wars Story Season 2, the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, if that doesn't make you feel old, and the 10th anniversary of The Force Awakens.
That's been 10 years?
Yeah, dude, is that crazy?
Force Awakens is 10 years?
Yeah, 15. Yeah, December 15th. Well, it's technically right now, I guess it's 9 years because we're only in February. It was December of 15. So
right.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel old.
The only product they've announced in regards to this new push for 2025 is the AT-AT driver here. And that just does not look like the AT-AT driver to me. I thought he had a lot more white. Maybe they're going like screen accurate or something. I didn't know one of his breather things was red like this.
Oh, dude, they're making up whatever the fuck.
Well, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I know what. Let's see if Hot Toys did an AT-AT driver. Because that'll be the epitome. MMC 6 scale. All right. Okay, so he does have that little red nipple.
But his face
is maybe super light gray. But yeah. Okay. I mean, it's closer than I thought, that's for sure. But and because Lego only has certain shades of gray. I mean, they have like 12 shades of gray. This might be like the lightest gray they have available. And it's just, everything's kind of looking a little over contrasted in this photo to begin with. So, okay. Speaking of Lego, Transformer Brickheadz. So not only can you get an Optimus Prime that transforms, a Bumblebee that transforms, now you can get a couple smaller sets, $20 a piece. I love Brickheadz myself. I mostly buy knockoff Brickheadz because AliExpress, Temu, there's tons of third-party companies that do their own Brickheadz with really good engineering. But these are cool because you get the alt mode with them. I do kind of like the cell shaded. I'm hoping they're tampos. They possibly are stickers on the glass here. But that looks really cute. This is upside down. It has to be. That can't be the way it's supposed to look. It literally is the perfect piece for his face mask if it's the other way.
Emily clearly wasn't there for that photo shoot.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's even back. It's even that direction on the packaging. Oh my God. Well, easy fix, hopefully. Look how
that's like a load bearing piece that you can't move, otherwise the whole thing crumbles. That'd be hilarious.
This semi is ridiculously thin here. I mean, they're chibi, so the semi can be chibi too. Yeah, the Volkswagen is questionable as well, but they're super cute. I'll be picking those up at some point. All right, Blowtorch prototype. So interesting that the mask is molded in clear, unless this is really like a test shot.
That's a test shot, dude. There's no.
It's definitely a test shot, but I mean, it's possible that maybe it's molded in clear so that the lenses are clear when they paint.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That the lenses will be clear and they'll paint the rest. But he's looking good. I thought this was a new flame effect, but they had the same flame effect with the snake, which doesn't mean it's not a new flame effect, but I can't place it with anything else though, because isn't Torch the only flamethrower trooper we've gotten so far? Or
no, barbecue would put out flames, right? So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
So maybe that is a new flame coming with him and the snake. Oh,
Right.
And then Crystal Ball is crazy. What the hell's going on here with
dude? If we get that cool goat head thing, yes.
Yeah, devil Cthulhu,
yeah, dude,
mystical thing.
About this guy, I am all about it,
and I am hoping. Oh yeah, so they're showing the crystal ball here in the backdrop of that. I am hoping beyond hope that this is lenticular, and that's just one angle of it is the weird snake and skull, because I really want a spiral fucking shield.
They did just do Secret Wars, and Secret Wars came with lenticular, which you could swap out.
Yeah. Oh, swappable discs. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but look at that green disc. Like that looks like it snaps onto that shield, right?
Yeah, it probably will snap on. So you could have them fully, whatever they're calling this, like maybe like ESP weapons or something like
Goat
that.
Goat Man.
Here's the back. Nothing too exciting there, but.
What's really weird though is his outfit looks like Balor versus Venom Monkey Wrench.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Interesting.
He has that long jacket with the
short sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and seeing that didn't really bother me. It was literally the shield.
I'm not a crystal ball guy, so I mean this guy. I have him on
card. I fucking love that guy. So
yeah, I have two Joes on card. Mainframe, my favorite character of all time, and a crystal ball.
Yeah.
Those are the only two characters I have.
Those are the only two you could get for $20 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's why I have them on card.
Yeah,
I think I got them on card for like $37.
Yeah, they're fucking
in like
shit.
Pretty good condition.
Yeah.
All right. New Defender Blokees. So these aren't these aren't my favorite blockies. Defender is the chibi style, the more chibi, because even what I have is kind of chibi, but this is extreme chibi. These these come with vehicles, which is kind of cool. Here, there we go. So here's the vehicles. We get an Inferno. I never remember it. We get Hook and Scrapper, I guess. I'm not good with the Constructicons. And then it looks like an animated Bumblebee is what that other one is. That's also kind of what they've adopted as his evergreen mode too. Black Ironhide, so a Diaclone Ironhide. You get a Lincoln Park Soundwave or a Gold Lagoon Soundwave, however you want to look at them. I do like the White Optimus for the Ultra Magnus on there. And then here's the chases. It's more of like almost a gold bug with gold metallic, Coronation Starscream, Shattered Glass, Bug Bite ish. Bug Bite has a Decepticon symbol. He's actually a Decepticon, and then a chromed Starscream. So those are the chases that are in there. Oh, and I see their case fits a lot more. Regular blockies, you only get 9 to a case, so you're getting 12 to a case here. So I assume, interesting. So unlike, blockies have regular chases too. So what you'll do is you'll get all 12, you'll get the bots and the alt modes, but then the chases, they swap out your bots. So instead of a regular Starscream, you might get a Chrome Starscream. Instead of a regular Bumblebee, you might get a Chrome armored Bumblebee. That shit. Here we go. I like this. We've got commentary in the chat. Crystal Ball was designed by Stephen King and his son. That's dope.
And Sneak Peek is Stephen King's son.
Yeah, Sneak Peek is Stephen King's son. His name.
Oh, really? The figure is
figure is his son.
Yeah, his code name or whatever. His file card.
That's fucking awesome. I love that shit. See, when you're famous, there's something to it. Let's see. Hasbro fourth quarter call. Playing to win. Play focused, partner scaled. Playing to win, as in we're going to go video games on everything. Some mention of Transformers. Big mention of aging up, increasing the play and collectible appeal for fans age 13 and above across Hasbro brands. Let's see. Everyone plays, expanding reach of opportunity areas, including girls and emerging markets, building video game services and e-commerce capabilities, which is interesting. I guess they're talking about upping Pulse's offerings there because they say digital and direct. Partner scaled, driving profitable reach through outstanding retail and licensing partnerships. And that's my thing. I'm like, especially like He-Man, all that stuff, license it to fucking everybody. Please flood the market and let me pick and choose fun stuff to buy,
Like
let me. Yeah. I mean, just
finally gave that license up, man.
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't know if anybody really cares, but businesses, games, IP, toys at the bottom there. So looking to sell their IP or lease their IP. Strategic building blocks, what we just went over. 1,000+ partners. Anything fun in here? Books, Amazon, Universal. Brands, lots of brands I don't recognize, but it looks like we'll keep up with some exclusives there. And then it says growth brands. What's the only one of the big four? Ooh, G.I. Joe, right under the big arrow pointing up. I don't even know what Exodus is. Does anybody know what Exodus is?
Nope.
Other than the Bible, no.
And then Dungeons and Dragons, not in the action figures. Dungeons and Dragons is one of their most profitable brands that they do through Wizards of the Coast, I believe, is the subsidiary that Hasbro now owns. And their Dungeons and Dragons, especially online, is very, very popular. They talk about that Monopoly Go, the new online Monopoly, is like one of the most profitable apps in gaming history right now, supposedly. So yeah,
I get spammed on TikTok with fucking the ads for Monopoly Go. Jesus Christ, I don't care about fucking Monopoly.
And if you're a Star Wars fan, there was no Star Wars mentioned. They released the transcript of the call. No Star Wars mentioned at all in the entire.
And if you notice, Star Wars wasn't photographed in growth brands either in that last slot. There was no Star Wars logo.
Yeah, and they talk about having to that in their actual earnings, Star Wars was one of the worst brands of the entire year, and that they might distance themselves from it, which I don't know.
I hope they do. Yeah, I'll be honest, because right now I'm only in for the occasional Black Series figure, even though it's been over a year since I bought a Black Series figure. And I'm all in on the retro, well, not all in, but all in on the retro line of the original trilogy, especially that new 6-pack that's coming out. If they go to a new company, I am out. I am not recollecting a new company. Like
I was going to say, imagine if they restarted it. Oh my god!
I hope they do.
Yeah,
because that's going to be freeing. That's going to be such a clean break.
Cliff will no longer be on the show. He will no longer have any
toys.
All right, and this is the first time I'm hearing of these, but I guess some fans.
Oh, the Geoffreys are awesome.
Okay, I was going to ask if anybody's seen this. So.
Oh yeah, I watched this whole. I watched it live.
Oh, did you? How long does it run without me clicking?
It's like a little over an hour.
Oh, okay. So not
maybe 90 minutes. I mean,
not like our show, 3 hours.
Oh god, no one is like our show, Slick.
So yeah, looks like this is Toy Collector
Magazine. An hour and 40 minutes.
Hour and 40 minutes, nice. Toy Collector Magazine with on the Toy Anxiety YouTube channel, hosted by Craig Goldberg, Jacob Walsh, Ryan Doel, and Abigail Gardner.
It's just Dole. Ryan Dole. Dole, yeah. Dole. All four of them are awesome. Like they're really fun. It's a really fun show. They do Toy Anxiety every Tuesday night, but their main thing is a YouTube channel called Yes Have Some, which is like Ghostbusters centric.
Oh, interesting.
But then Jacob Walsh, the guy who looks like the professor in that photo with the headphones on, he also does like kaiju stuff. So that might be right up your alley, Slick. They do a lot of the like Safubi kaiju stuff on his own podcast. Like, so they all kind of have their fingers in different worlds.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, because we didn't get a Poppies this year from Michael Crawford. That's sad.
I love Michael Crawford's YouTube channel. You ever watch any of his YouTube videos?
Oh no, I've only ever read his written reviews.
Oh, dude, he finally put together, like, he built a barn for all his toys. Mm-hmm. It's called like it's got like a bunch. It's like a long acronym, like the CPCPCXW or whatever it's called. He does 2 types of videos. He does top 10s, where he's just like walking around his giant barn full of toys, and he does like a top 10, or he does an acquisition report, which is like all the new toys he got that week.
Interesting.
But dude, his collection is fucking insane.
Yeah,
it's
insane. Considering he would review vintage collection Star Wars figures and then like Hot Toys figures or $1,000 1/6 scale figures and shit like that. I could imagine what his collection would look like.
The only thing that drives me crazy is that he refers to NECA as NECA every time.
Oh,
and he says NECA, and
it is an acronym.
It is, but like the guys at NECA call themselves NECA.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering Randy Falk says NECA, you can say NECA. All right, let's get on to the other category. Mondo Spengler and the Boogeyman. What's the
Oh yeah. This is awesome.
God. Dude, these are so amazing. I wish I wanted to find the money for them. But yeah, they look absolutely, and it wasn't here. I saw, maybe it is here. Oh, well, there's 22 pictures, so we can go click through them. But yeah, these cartoons. Oh my God, so good. So good. 6.5 inches on him. He's got a pretty big bouffant and what? 8.5. Oh my God. I thought they had one here with both of them side by side. Yeah, there. That's the one I was looking for. Oh my God. That just looks so fucking amazing. But I'm more of a movie guy than a cartoon guy.
I'm more of a movie guy too.
I like the cartoon, and I love a lot of the designs, like especially these two monsters are pretty ideal ones to choose for your first couple. But yeah, I'm more of a movie guy, but they hit it perfect.
I didn't have a lot of the real Ghostbusters figures. I only had a handful. I don't really have a connection like that to this show, but I think these are beautiful.
Yeah, and I never had any Ghostbusters figures as a kid, period.
Did you know that the second movie was based after the cartoon?
Yeah. Well, the slime goes from green to purple.
Yeah.
The design on all of it, the Ecto-1 basically becomes the Ecto-1 from the cartoon.
Yeah, so basically because the
Winston doesn't have a mustache.
Yeah, it was a big hit. They decided that they were going to Ghostbusters 2, the movie, was going to be based more on the cartoon than it was the original movie.
Yeah, that's why the slime's purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brinkelizer. Oh, KJ Smith's with us. What up, KJ? Brinkelizer says he highly recommends watching the Geoffreys. Those guys are great. And I agree with you, Brandon. $200 for the exclusive version with the ghost or whatever you want to call it, the entity. 200 is crazy for 2 6-inch figures.
So because Ryan Dole, one of the guys from Toyhax, he also has a show called Gotham City Tonight on Wednesday nights with Alex from Mondo. And Attack Peter is another Mondo guy who's always on the Toy Anxiety stuff. This is not their price. This is not the price they chose. This is the price that Hasbro is forcing them to charge so that they're not in direct competition with Hasbro's product.
So they're making
a high-end collectible.
Super high-end. Oh.
Yeah. So that's how much they have to pay an exorbitant amount of money. Now, Attack Peter has not confirmed this. He's merely hinted that is the correct conspiracy theory, but he obviously, because he wants to keep his job, he can't say anything about it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's an interesting theory.
Because remember, Mondo also has the license. Mondo's going to be doing 6-inch scale 2000X Masters figures that are licensed.
Yeah.
And they are not going to be $100 each.
Oh, interesting. Okay. What is the price point on those? Have you heard? Or
I don't think Alex has really sent Alex or Hector. I think they're going to be more than what we're used to, more than 25, but less than 100. I would guess they're probably going to be around 65 or 70 if I had to guess. Okay. Just based on what Mondo's produced.
Yeah, and my only gripe with Mondo, I only have one Mondo. I have that 12-inch cartoon Hordak. my only grief with them is their articulation is on par with Super 7. So their arms don't even get to 45. Knees don't even get to 45. Legs are weird. They're not like ball universal joints where you can do splits and stuff. Like you can only get the legs to a certain amount. When you have them seat, they do that weird like split thing, and
The V.
Yeah. So that's my, and they're not hinged, but they're just not universals either. Kind of like NECA's stuff, right? NECA has that weird thing where you can't get it out like a gymnast.
Well, I apologize. I know you had high hopes for your split Hordak display. Hordak with JCVD splits. So I'm very sorry.
I bought him a Spartans jersey and skirt so he could be with Will Ferrell doing the fucking Spartan cheers from SNL. All right, Maximum Spider-Man. Man, this caused some consternation on the toy sites. So this is a $50 Marvel Legends. Overpriced in my opinion, but obviously, well, some people are saying, so look at the reviews here, and he hasn't even shipped yet. Some people are saying that they you don't inflate scarcity, but they created a scarcity with this figure. When they know they have more, they know they're going to release more, but they wanted it to sell out quickly. So I didn't even read how many points of articulation does this have.
It's just a normal Marvel Legend. He's just got a shit ton of accessories.
Oh, really? Oh, so then it is overpriced. If you're just, so let's look at the accessories here. I thought they were adding like new articulation and all this kind of stuff, but
look at all that.
Yeah, you're just getting a bunch of stuff.
Quite a bit. I heard people bitch that the Spidey cinch should be yellow, not red, and I'm like, that sounds right, but I don't have enough skin in the game.
This is clearly a McFarlane Spider-Man, though. So,
with the super big eyes.
Maybe his Spider-Man had red spot. I don't know. I think I don't need this. I only have an MCU Spider-Man. I don't even have any comic Spider-Mans in my collection.
Yeah, I have the only Spider-Man I have was the pizza eating one.
Yeah, that's one I have.
One of his thing was the mask half up, so he
and then he has a pizza slice of pizza.
Yeah,
and then I have the Marvel Select black costume one.
Yeah, because that Spider-Man is with my X-Men Iceman that I cut his X-Men belt off. So then he was just a regular Iceman, and then Firestar.
Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Yeah, bro. All right. Let's see. 4 Horsemen Retailer Wave. Woo-hoo. So your chance to get some of the Figura Obscura, possibly in a more preferable color scheme. So the Bastet comes in a red this time. And then the Anubis comes in a blue this time. So maybe those are maybe more your forte. You get the Ghost of Christmas Past that we just got. Still love the forearms, but not a fan of Ghost of Christmas Past. You get a Snake Man. Does it come with the tail that it doesn't even come with the tail that the Sentry came with, but a chance to get a Snake Man in a very bright or a very green.
Like a fire bird, like a phoenix, essentially.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
And a fire staff.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, like, the fire kind of can wrap around his staff, and then maybe the phoenix at the top. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, it looks like that phoenix might be attached to the gauntlet. Hopefully that's removable somehow. But anyways,
I do love that his staff is just straight up the staff that came with Santa, because I have the Santa.
oh,
Like,
is it?
absolutely just the Santa staff.
Dude, they learned from the best, man. Mattel instructing them how to do classics. Like everything needs to be reusable. And then, of course, the one thing I had to pre-order because I'm not taking a chance. What does this look like to you, badass?
I don't know.
Show him the last picture with all three heads.
There you go.
Does he look like a horde trooper?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the staff gives it away, but this really gives it away. Look at that head.
Horde trooper
horde trooper head. Yeah.
So
I posted it in the group chat for Slick because I knew he was going to be out.
Yeah, I already pre-ordered it. As soon as it hit BBTS, I was like, okay, done. I wish it wasn't a deluxe. Like, really, I just need this head and the staff, and that's it. Like, don't even need the shield, but whatever. It's just a bunch of accessories that are going to go into my accessory bin, unfortunately. But yeah, there's the Motu homage for this year, so I'm excited about that. I don't know if I'm going to put this head on it though. I like this head. I like the Cosmic Legion's like alien head on him, so I might go with that instead of the extremely glaring obvious homage.
I kind of like the head that's on him there. Like,
yeah, see this is what I like. I might give him his shield, but okay. Poster Robocop. I don't know how I feel about stuff like this. I love it, but then I'm like, unless you look at it from exactly like
one
that
angle.
Unless you look at it from one angle, he's just gonna look really goofy, you know. And let's see, do they even show him from a different angle? No, they don't.
It's same angle the entire time.
Yeah.
And he also comes with the Robocop 3 hand, like the gauntlet gun, which is weird.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back.
Go back to the picture right before it.
Oh,
sorry, not the gauntlet gun. He's got the large.
Yeah, he's got that big cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, his spike is oh, it's not bloody. It's probably just painted with the color. So, what are your thoughts, Cliff? Do you get something
I don't need the cel-shaded Robocop.
I'm good for cel-shaded Robocop, yeah.
I got the battle damage chair. I'm psyched.
Yeah, me too. I got the battle damage chair, and I got
the Murphy.
I'm good.
I might do, if it's this, which I assume it is, if it's not a window, I might actually do it. That's the annoying thing about when they do cool stuff in the package that you want to keep in the package, but yet they put a flap on it that you have to somehow keep open.
I think you're looking at the front actually has the window, and then the other shot is the back.
No, I bet you that's the front. I bet you this isn't an ultimate. I bet you this is just a
the hook in the back of it, and the hook
no, we're not arguing whether this is the front or the back. What I'm saying is, are they going to put a flap over the front?
No, that's finished product right there. You're seeing exactly
that's what I'm thinking. Get. So that I might get down with because I do.
That might only be like $29.99 too, because he doesn't come with shit on the accessories.
Yeah, exactly.
Click on the? Is there a picture of just the back of the box? I'd like to see what they're advertising in the cross, though.
I love it. Even in this shot, they just show it from the
they can only show them from that angle. Oh, okay, so no. Maybe it's the chair, the Murphy.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I still got to get the Murphy. I don't think I ever got the Murphy.
Dude, the Murphy's off the hook.
Hey, Cliff, while you're posting stuff in the secret chat, can you put Jason look up the Murphy? Because I don't think I ever got it. Thank you, Cliff. I appreciate that.
Can you get it BBTS on Murphy? Or is it right from
I don't know. Like I say, I mean, I'll look for it wherever. It just kind of fell off my radar, but I really want it. And then this,
yeah, he's $38 on BBTS. I'll send you the link.
It's still available. Okay, that would be a good reminder. So long as he's still available, I'm not getting him. He'll go on Jomo, but I'll
Dude, careful with Mecha though, because once it's not available, it's nowhere.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
One day
you'll never get it again.
Like,
and another thing I really want, besides I have a Vultureman already, a fucking Skycutter, dude. This is amazing. Now, I don't have any of their other vehicles. I didn't get what's the Space Chaser? What was her name? The cop.
I don't. I remember it, but I don't know. I'm not a huge.
Yeah,
I know the name cast and let them out.
I got her, but I didn't get her like little space cop bike. But the Skycutter, man, this was in the cartoon so fucking much. I love it. And I don't think I ever realized it had saw blades on the wings, which it makes sense. What's funny is look at this wing. It's actually broken. See that crack there? That crack doesn't exist on this one. Sorry. I just like things like that. Oh, premiering in Toy Collector. Oh, I like that. The fucking little taped over Toys R Us on it. So it's not magazine? The world premiere.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
And like Dan Larson from Secret Galaxy and like Pixel Dan, they all write columns for it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was a little much for me. I went from Toy Collector to Fangoria because Fangoria is pretty expensive too for a magazine, but
I just can't do that. I just don't have the space for magazines. Where am I supposed to fucking put magazines?
See, I have comic boxes that it's just another fucking 5 millimeters in a comic box. So
one is.
Yeah. Well, they only produce it 4 times a year now, so it's not, it's literally a half an inch per year of space. But anywho, so yeah, I'm excited for that. Again, I don't know if I had missed Vultureman, I could fucking
Holy shit.
What?
It's like $69 for 6 issues a year.
Wow, like I said, Fangoria's $80 for 4 issues a year. Granted,
that's actually not terrible though. Because I mean, I used to buy Tomart's Action Figure Digest, and this was the '90s, and it was like $6.99 an issue.
Yeah,
yeah, I bought Tomart too. Yeah,
I got Toy Collector while I was getting it. I got it through DCBS, so it was like 20% off the cover. It was only like $8 or something, and Fangoria is like $13.50 through DCBS. So
you should check out a magazine slick called Rue Morgue.
Rue Morgue?
Rue Morgue. R-U-E. Yep, Morgue. It's Morgue. Like I think it's like an international Fangoria. It's a horror magazine, just like Fangoria is. I just noticed about 20 years back, my buddy Andy started getting a subscription. Guys started getting a sub for it. It's just a better magazine. Like Fangoria is always going to have the childhood memories.
Yeah.
But Rue Morgue is like a dope ass magazine.
Oh, see, that's good. Yeah. Like you say, a lot of it is their design aesthetic. They've stayed with that like 80s kind of design aesthetic. So that's what I like. But
I remember going to
it's not the most amazing magazine. I will put it that way. I would say it's more of a collector's item than it is a source of information and great writing,
Well, any magazine in 2025 is not going to be a source of information because like we got Toy Fair coming up at the beginning of March. Like I remember having to wait for the Tomart's Toy Fair issue, which was like a month after Toy Fair happened. Like just waiting for the Tomart's to hit. Now it's like within 48 seconds of something being revealed, like it's on Twitter. Like so but still, I like magazines. I don't have the space. I don't have anywhere to put them.
Yeah. And I have a nice little long box just waiting for him. All right, third-party Toyhax update. You can go look at the link. Nothing too exciting here, except for this one thing that's kind of interesting. And I read it. It wasn't an awful thing. So they do this GoBots 3-pack that they did through Hasbro Legends. Or sorry, I think it's Generation Select through their Select line. Was great, but the bots looked awful. They really needed stickers, and so they do a sticker set for it. But they also did a free comic download. Now the cover has a lot to needs some work, but it's only a 4-page comic. And it's cute, you know, if you're a GoBots fan. There's no hidden callbacks and all this kind of stuff, but it's kind of cool that they released this free comic if you want to go have 2 minutes of free entertainment. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm going to have to...
Well, there's nothing more exciting in the show than the Toyhax updates of black text on white screen.
Completely Courier Mono Spengler.
I haven't seen something that's exciting since the old bulletin boards of the 01.
All right. Dr. Wu, and I am going to have to, unfortunately, take a break just here in a second. Let's wait till Badass gets back, and we'll see if we can get something for you guys to talk about. Dr. Wu Frenzy. So this is from Transformers the movie, turns into the very cool late 2000s boombox here. And I haven't done any of these movie Dr. Wu's. They did the Bigfoot truck and the other little guy from there. But kind of a cool fucking Bayverse thing. Lots of ball joints, obviously, that kind of shit. And the fact that it turns into a boombox with an antenna. If you don't know what an antenna is, that's used to receive over the air frequencies.
Transmissions.
Oh, I didn't realize how dark it was getting in here. Oh, I guess I need just actual light up in this bitch. All right. All right. Next up on third party, Magic Square 6-shot. So I didn't even look how many pictures there are of it, but I think anytime we get a 6-shot, if this page ever loads, anytime we get a 6-shot, especially in legend scale by a third party, it's always fun what their rendition's going to look like if it comes up. Come on, 2005. Well, maybe this is the time I should have taken my quick break while we waited for TFW 2005 to load. Okay, it is not going to load, so we're going to do a quick search. Magic.
God forbid we skip
it. Magic Square 6-shot. Well, that's the one I want to go to.
2005. Look at that.
All right. Let's see. Do they have any pictures? Oh, yeah. Here we go. We got the prototype of it. Oh, I didn't realize. This is Comic Book Review actually does third-party Transformers. That's kind of crazy. Robot mode looking super clean. This is their version 3 of Ultra Magnus, so they're coming out with another version of him.
Pics shot the third party Ultra Magnus name.
What?
Is Six Shot the third-party name for Ultra Magnus?
No, Six Shot is the G1 name for that robot, and then Ultra Magnus is the one I like. This guy over here.
Okay,
so
two different
Six Shot. Yeah, two different characters. But it looks like their boxes might match up if that cares, or are they going to do them in it? Oh, maybe they're doing a fucking 2-pack. That would be interesting. But yeah, look at how clean that is, dude. A Legends fucking sex changer. What do you call sept changer?
A sex worker?
Sect, I think it's sept, isn't it? Like sect.
Sept changer, isn't it?
Is it sept? It might be sept.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Spaceship, dragon, gun, tank, I guess, kind of thing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, in the robot mode 6. Awesome. So yeah, that's impressive. Again, I don't even want to think of the price. Magic Square has even gotten out of control. Oh yeah, here we go. It's saying it's a 2-pack, a Magnus 3.0. Yeah, interesting. I'd be kind of curious what the price point's going to be on that. Oh, and finally TFW loaded. Too late, TFW. Well, shit. Yeah, there's not going to be a good time for me to take a break here. So let's get into store report. This out of the fucking nowhere. Hot Wheels G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I saw that.
This motherfucker. Don't see anything. I'm sure that the wings can come forward. It doesn't look like it's activated by a switch or anything. But
it's supposed to be the reissue of the Top Gun one they did.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So if anybody has a Top Gun F-14, then that's
what this is.
That's exactly what that is.
With the Joe Deco and Hot Wheels Premium. I look at Hot Wheels all the time, but I never look at their logos. So I don't know if I even get these cases, because that's the whole thing with this Ultra Magnus and the Optimus Prime that's coming out, is these are in their track fleet.
Yeah.
I don't see Target doesn't carry these. Walmart doesn't carry these.
Walmart does. So on ours, yeah. So we have one side where it's all Hot Wheels single cards. And on the other side, they have all the Matchbox, and they have these the big rigs and all that shit on the other side.
Well, see, and that's what my Target and my Walmart have, are the big rigs, where you get a rig and then you get another vehicle with it. Anybody that goes to Target here in the States, Target constantly has the Target semi with the Target shopping cart, which is one of the fucking Hot Wheels. But yeah, I haven't seen this track fleet in any store I go to. I pre-ordered my Prime through DCBS, and they offer these through Big Bad Toy Store too. So, but yeah, this Magnus.
Hot Wheels?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Which I'm almost, well, here, let's take a look. Because these come in cases with other non-pop culture ones. I know the Prime on Big Bad Toy Store was $10 when the MSRP is $8. The problem is if he's, oh yeah, see, they don't even have them listed. Hot Wheels Optimus Prime. Let's see if he's still, yeah, see, he's sold out on there. So yeah, I'm getting a little afraid of these, considering I don't see them in store. So hopefully,
dude, the Hot Wheel guys are all in there. As soon as that case even fucking hits the floor,
I know they just grab anything that they can flip. Might be worth anything.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be fighting some Hot Wheel dudes to get that shit.
Here, I'll let you guys talk about this while I go take a break real quick and talk to my family. So on to online. These just came out of nowhere. No fuck. Well, we've seen the Frosta, right? I think we saw the Frosta before.
I saw tons of pictures of the buzzsaw because they were going off about the mouth.
Oh, were they? Okay. So here, I don't know. Is there another good there's not probably going to be a good triple shot of them. So, no. All right, I'm going to leave you guys right here. I will be back as soon as I can. Please talk about what your likes or dislikes, if you even care about any of these, and I'll be right back.
I pre-ordered the Skeletor. Is that Skeletor? The clear good?
Yeah. That Skeletor's dope. And he comes with like a Orko's
Shaw thing, yeah.
Shirt, because that's, I guess, apparently, I don't remember this. I read it. That apparently the way they found Skeletor when he was invisible was they threw Orko's shawl at him.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, no, I pre-ordered the Skeletor, but the buzzsaw is apparently a big deal because he has the lance and I guess cartoon accurate face.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not collecting. Although I do have one of them in what we got. I'm not really collecting the cartoon series.
Yeah, me neither. I just got the Hordak because I like how they did that Hordak, and I'm digging this Skeletor for sure. So
yeah. And
as for Frosta, I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't really care about any of that. I was all in on Origins. And then they were like, "Oh, let's switch it up now. Now it's all Filmation stuff." And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
You only get me all in on one line.
Yeah, that's a tough one for me to do both lines. But
yeah, it's just there's too many because they're redoing everybody now.
Yeah, they're redoing everybody.
It's cool. Like I got the He-Man and the Skeletor. I like having them, but I also have a shit ton of those Super 7 Filmation.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like
because at the time, we didn't think Hasbro was ever going to make Barbarian scale figures again. So
you mean Mattel?
What I say, Hasbro?
Yeah. Came just back in time to correct you.
Hey, man.
All right. So did we talk about, I do not remember this Skeletor. Did we talk about that?
We just discussed it, yeah. So apparently there was an episode where he goes invisible. And Cliff was saying that the way they found him was by throwing Orko's Shaw on him, and then he was walking around with the Shaw.
Oh, okay.
That's why he comes with Orko's shirt or whatever it is.
The shirt or whatever, yeah.
Oh, Evil King says King Supers and Denver might have Track Fleet. Not mine, but mine's a crappy one. Our toy section is ridiculously small, but I'll have to look that up. Oh, Brinkheadz bought Ultra Magnus and JCC. Oh, I forgot that was this weekend for $15. Hey, peace of mind is worth it, especially at a show. And this is why Six Shots coming with Ultra Magnus is he killed Ultra Magnus in the Japanese sequel cartoons. And then Cowabunga Dude says the Buzz Off Lance would be cool in silver for Extendar. Oh, that's right. You just take a fucking Sharpie to that. That's what I have to do to my I think I talked about this, that my came with one unpainted horn on my fucking.
No way, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Really?
And I missed it before the time to return was. So that's why I have my silver Sharpie right here to color that in.
I have a really cool chrome paint pen. It's not in my drawer. I don't know where it is currently. But it chromes the fuck out of whatever you paint it with.
And I guess that's true. Whatever, if I were to use a paint pen, then I could color the other horn. And then they would match. You wouldn't have to worry about trying to match it. Just paint them both with the same fucking paint pen.
I did that with the Sabretooth that came in. I got the Sabretooth Wolverine 2-pack from Marvel Legends. Mm-hmm. And one of his eyebrows wasn't painted. So I painted it as close to the other one as I could get. And then I just repainted the other one so they were both the same.
All right.
All right, so who's getting what? Cliff getting nothing.
Nothing.
And Badass, you said you did the buzz off. And
No, I did the Skeletor. No, I just did the Skeletor.
No.
Yep.
Skeletor's dope. If I saw the Skeletor in stores, I would be hard pressed to not impulse buy it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I wanted to see. Yeah, that's what I like right there. Is an actual fucking.
Because if you look at the back of the card, it actually has like a screenshot of him putting that metal cap on. Yeah, right there.
Oh, right there. Oh, it's his invisibility helmet.
Helmet, yeah. It includes an Orko cloak.
Cloak. Yeah, we were calling it a shawl and a shirt. Cloak.
Well, it's Orko's clothes. It's literally his shirt, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. 3-0 Baroness.
Nah.
Don't care.
Her hair's too short. It makes her look too young, in my opinion. But I mean, it looks great if that's your thing, you know, over stylized kind of shit. But yeah, also being 1/6. Oh, look at that booty!
Yeah,
badass. That's a booty.
Yeah,
she ain't skipping breakfast with that booty. All right, and Hearts of Steel, Optimus Prime, and Starscream. I put this on here before.
Yeah, we already saw it.
We already talked about it. They are pre-ordered, and then this thing came out right after our show last time too, or right before our commentary.
Yeah, right before our Batman show.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with this? Like, it just doesn't can you not click on any? Oh, you just get to see them at this scale, and that's it.
Yeah.
I bet if I open it,
the one thing I like about this, I love his helmet. That his helmet gives him like saber-toothed tiger, like
those big horns.
Oh, like the horns coming
down. I think that's really cool. But I hate that he's why is his fur metallic?
Yeah, I mean, I could see maybe his armor being metallic.
I think it's the light, man. I think it's the light.
No, it's Pixel Dan did review. It's straight up metallic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because people would already have this in hand. This was for order.
It shipped immediately.
Yeah, this is no bueno in my opinion.
I'm not.
And I love Panther. Panther's like one of the only like bigger than a figure things I had as a kid. That and the fucking Battle Ram. Those were the two big. Wow. And I also had Castle Grayskull. I shouldn't say that, but and the Fright Zone.
Yeah, we still.
Right. I had more.
Shit.
Yeah. I only had one thing.
And this thing, though, but also just the one thing, but also this,
but also that, and I had three of those.
It's New Eternia. New Eternia crush. This is probably the first New Eternia design that I'm like, I don't really think so.
Yeah, there's.
But I'm not collecting the line either, so my opinion really doesn't mean anything because I'm not collecting.
I'm not collecting it either.
Yeah, there's been quite a few of the New Eternias that I haven't been big fans of, but I buy them of focus characters at least. So okay, well that one will be going on the half off sale during Black Friday. I'm almost positive. All right, we're on to what we got, which is good because we're gonna need about an hour for what we got. Jesus. All right, badass. How many things? Cliff and I have already talked about what we
8. I got like 10 things, 11 things.
You go, okay. So Roger, Cliff, Click.
Roger goes first. Yeah, and I go last for sure.
All right, so I got caught in this weird retro thing, so I ended up getting some mask.
Yes,
Hurricane. That was the first. That was the first one I got, even though it's not as iconic as like Condor or the Rhino, which were the other two I have. Hurricane was the first. Oh yeah, I did.
And then I ended up going deeper, and I got a jackhammer.
Nice.
Yeah, Rock had a jackhammer for sale, and I was like, I can't do it.
And then I got this fun guy from Temu. Or not Temu, AliExpress, knockoff Metroplex.
Oh, yeah, the KO.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, with your exchange rate and all that, what did that cost shipped, if you don't mind me asking?
$50.
What?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. That's why I bought it. It was $50. Like, I can't go wrong with $50. Even if he was shitty, I would be like, wow.
Well, I was gonna say, like, the KOs to have them shipped to America are like 110. That's awesome.
Man, I paid $50 for that, dude.
Hell yeah.
And then I got this at my local comic shop, the G.I. Joe Vector from Battlefield 2000.
I was like, what is that? Air Raiders? I didn't recognize it.
And I got a blaster to go with them.
Okay. Battle Force 2000, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never owned any of the Battle Force 2000.
So that was my retro kick there. Then I got Glenda from the G.I. Joe Glenda from the Dragonfly.
Nice.
And then I got Leatherneck came out.
Oh, cool.
And then I got this awesome Batman, 50s Batman with Ace the Bat Hound.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like, that's old school.
Yeah. And then I got my Christopher Reeve Superman.
Dope.
And then I got these guys. So I got the Turtles. What's his face? Mutagen Man. And I got Slash. And that came with Casey Jones.
Oh, I fucking hate you. I can't find that anywhere.
and then I got Rat King.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's it for me. That's all I got.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Casey Jones. I'll find him. I swear to God I will.
I had to buy the whole thing. I couldn't just find them individually.
All right. Yeah, I've seen all of them. I've seen all of them on shelf except for Casey. Yeah. And I was gonna buy Rat King. I'm like, I'll buy Rat King if Casey's here.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right. So let's start with the customs that I recently completed. We have John McClane.
Nice.
Let's see here. So let me just kind of work out where my camera is. So this is
and
John
just
McClane.
Say your recipe really quick. So
the recipe, the body is Indiana Jones Adventure Series Hypnotized Indiana Jones. I just repainted the pants and repainted the belt so it looked like an actual belt.
Right.
The feet are Gore the God Butcher from Thor 4, the Christian Bale villain. Just repainted him. The shirt I just got off of eBay. It's just a 112 slim built undershirt. The head I also bought from eBay. It's a Bruce Willis head sculpt that I painted myself. And then the gun and the walkie I got off Etsy as part of a John McClane kit, which also came with a head, but the head was a bit too big for this body.
Right.
So I have bought the two heads on the same day because I was just going to use whatever, and then I'll use the other one for a different Bruce Willis custom. It's a TBD, but I have that just in my fodder bin. But this is John McClane. I'm really happy with it. I think it came out perfect, and it looks just like John McClane.
Now you need some. Did he have bloody feet at this point, or not yet?
No, because he doesn't have bloody feet. He doesn't have a shirt anymore when he has bloody feet because he uses the shirt to wrap his feet.
Oh.
No, I was gonna give him the blood over the eye, and I was gonna put blood on his undershirt, but I was like, I'll just leave him clean. I just think it looks nice clean.
Yeah.
So I got that, and then I also finished my matte tracker. which is an AT-AT walker, or I'm sorry, an AT-AT driver. I sanded down the chest plate that had some knickknacks on it because his helmet plugged into it. I sculpted like the straps and then the buckle, and then the helmet, the mask. The mask came from Etsy as well. It's a little big. The head and the mask are a little big, but they're basically scaled more Marvel Legends or G.I. Joe Classified. They're not in the smaller like Black Series or Indiana Jones Adventure Series scale. So it's a little big, but I still like it. So that's the mask, and then you can actually take the mask off, and it's got a matte tracker head underneath.
Nice.
That I also so this was a set on Etsy. The matte tracker head and the helmet for like $17. And I don't know if you can tell in the light, but I clear coat everything with Tester's dull coat just to seal it.
Yeah.
And it also takes the toy shine off of it. But after I sealed it, I also went back in on the lenses and painted a gloss lacquer.
Gloss on it. Oh, nice.
So his actual visor is shiny.
Right.
Yeah, it does. It picks it up in the light really well. The head doesn't look as bad as the helmet. Size wise. Yeah, but you know, a helmet over a head is always going to be a little bit bigger anyways. But yeah, no.
So this figure basically it's just like barely any sculpting, pretty much looked like matte tracker almost right out. I didn't paint the jumpsuit at all. I just painted the red.
Crazy.
And the boots. So anything you see darker gray, I painted.
Okay.
Like so the armor,
the pads.
Yeah, and I left. I left a little like computer chip on the back because I was like, it looks like something Matt Tracker might have.
I was gonna say, who can say Matt Tracker didn't have that on his back?
Yeah, exactly. So those are my two customs. Then I got a couple NECA scores. At long last, came across a Tatsu.
Yeah, in store,
He's
right?
In store, kind of beat up. Don't care. He's all there. I opened it because the package was so trashed. I did Google a picture of what he looked like minted box in the store in the aisle and made sure that everything was there that was supposed to be there. Because I know those fuckers who like to swap parts out.
Yeah.
And then I found this at Target. Very excited. Got the Ardith Bay from the Mummy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So this is how all Mummy figures should be, because he's only in the wraps for about 12 seconds of screen time. He spends all of the movie The Mummy as this character named Ardith Bay, who's like an antiquities dealer. But he's awesome. He just looks perfect. Love it.
Oh yeah.
So those are my two NECAs.
So I know there's a lot of toys you say you'll buy them if you'll see them. So are these toys you wouldn't have bought if you didn't see them in store?
The NECA one, probably, yeah. I don't want to pre-order NECA anymore. And NECA in my area are pretty plentiful. Like I found the Vincent Price, no problem. I found Ardith Bay, no problem. Yeah. I haven't seen any of the Hammer figures yet, but I'm sure I will. I'm just done pre-ordering like, tons of figures. Like if I don't see it, I didn't see it. And then we'll do Masters. I got the Cartoon Collection She-Ra.
Nice.
I only have He-Man, Skeletor, and She-Ra. If I see Hordak, I'll buy Hordak, but I haven't seen Hordak. So I got her, and then obviously we talked about it a little bit. I got my Rio Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's awesome. All right, so the rest of the figures now are all superpowers. So gear up. So the first thing I got, I guess we'll go in release order. So I got Metamorpho.
Nice.
I don't know who Metamorpho is. I don't think I've ever read a comic with Metamorpho in it. I ended up getting him because he's going to be a main character in the new Superman movie.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
So, and he's played by Anthony Carrigan, who I really like. So I decided to get him because I was in a superpowers mood, as you'll see in a few seconds here. So I got Metamorpho. Then we have the new line. So we got We'll just go with the two exclusives first. I got these from Entertainment Earth, so I got the two exclusives.
I'm trying to find that wave so bad.
This figure is awesome. I almost wish they made a Batman in these colors, because this darker gray with like the royal blue looks really nice.
Yeah,
looks really
does
fun.
look really good.
And this Bruce Wayne head is fucking
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. I was gonna say, for superpowers, it's a great sculpt for him.
No, dude, he's got like a double. He looks like.
Maybe I'm not
It's
seeing
really
that
weird. Yeah, maybe. Hold on, let me see if I can.
yet. Let's shed some light on it. Yeah, it's still not coming across, but I'll take your word for it that it's less than spectacular.
But I'm happy to have it. You know, no complaints here. I like having it. But like I said, the colors are just really nice on this Batman.
Well, now with superpowers, can you just pop that head and put your other superpowers Batman?
Probably you should be able to. I don't know. I haven't customized a superpowers figure yet. At least one that I've had to remove the head. But then I have a headless Batman somewhere. And besides, this blue is a little more royal blue than the last Batman, the comic accurate Batman, the one you want, Slick. That's more like a baby blue. It's more of a baby turquoise blue.
Okay.
The cowl.
Not only is the gray different, the blue's also different from it.
Then the other exclusive figure in this wave that you could only get in the pack was the Generation Suit Superman with the fucking mullet.
Yeah, the mullet.
I love him so goddamn much.
Super mullet.
It's great. I like how they did the shield, because it's all silver in the comic, but I like that they did gray and silver, so you could tell that you can,
Yeah, really see the ass. Yeah,
it's nice. It's good. I like it. And then the four figures that came in the actual wave were Robin.
I want that Robin. Ugh.
Really nice.
Hell yeah.
Cape's a little long, so I might go to Cape Master. Haven't decided yet. I mean, I like the cape. McFarlane has really come a long way with the capes, but it is a little long for Jason Todd. He should have the half cape.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should come to like his knees, right?
Yeah, no, it's probably his waist, like just past his waist. Yeah, he should have a short cape.
Interesting.
Yeah. Maybe a little longer. I don't know. Whatever the original Superpowers figure was. But like I said, it's fine. It's a good cape. It's a nice cape. I can deal with it. That'll be like the differentiation on the shelf is Dick Grayson will have the half cape and Jason Todd will have the long cape. Then we got Lobo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fucking ginormous.
Yeah, I was going to say, show him flat-footed.
You guys.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And his leather jacket is soft goods, which is just crazy awesome. Really just assumed it was a sculpt. Now, there is a company that's making third-party chains for him to hold, so I might end up... I had just placed an order with that company, so they sent me a 10% off coupon, so I might use it to get his chains.
Nice.
But yeah, Lobo. Then the Atom, which is probably the only figure on this set I wouldn't have bought anyway.
Yeah, the Atom.
But I'm glad I did, because he's really nice. I like his colors. They're crisp. He looks cool. He's basically just the Flash in a different color scheme.
Yeah.
So I got him, and then I got Jay Garrick. Old-timey Flash.
Oh, yeah.
You got the gray temples, the tin helmet. And then because I got old-timey Flash, and I was telling Slick this before the show started, I figured he was going to be lonely on my shelf. So I went to Amazon and bought the old-timey Green Lantern to go with him.
There you go.
And he came with... Go ahead.
Have they done a Fleischman Superman and superpowers yet?
No, but they did a Fleischer Superman.
Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, they did. He was a chase.
I appreciate your passive aggressiveness.
Not the first time I've told you his name is Fleischer. No, they did. He was I got him in one of my past what we got. He was a colored variant. He was like how this Superman is a variant or like a bonus figure. The particular wave that the Fleischer Superman came out in had the Dark Knight Returns Batman as the chase. So those were the two chases for that wave. But I did find the Fleischer Superman.
Yeah, because he would make a good shelf companion, in my opinion.
He'll definitely be on display with these guys.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know why, but starting with Kilowog, Todd felt it necessary to give the Lanterns their Lanterns. Kilowog doesn't have one. Guy Gardner doesn't have one. Alan Scott didn't come with one. So I did buy Lanterns for all of them off a company called, I think it's called Nerd Candy Toys on Etsy. So I'm waiting for those to come in. So I'll probably use the coupon they sent me after I bought those Lanterns to get Lobo's chains. They also have cool stuff. They have like a grappling gun that like is built so that like you could fit it over Batman's fist.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
So it looks like he's holding it, even though his fists are closed. And then this is obviously Alan Scott came in a 3-pack with I believe his name is Hourglass. I don't know what his name is. No, his name is something. Hold on.
His name is something. I would hope
something.
So.
The guy.
Our man.
Our man. Oh yeah, he's got a clock on his belt. It looks like there.
He's got a clock on his belt, and he's got a what do you call it?
Hourglass.
Hourglass on his neck, on his cape. And this is a nice cape. They printed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's crazy.
And this is a cape that's sculpted just like Alan Scott's. It's got a collar. I mean, so this is actually a nice cape. So Our Man.
A lot of effort into a figure that no one cares about.
Yeah. And then Old Timey Starman. And they couldn't give my boy Alan Scott a lantern, but they gave Starman his dildo. So
yeah, right.
Well, that's for Our Man. You know, got to get your hour in.
And then his cape also has a star printed on the back. So another really nice cape. But these figures are actually a lot nicer than I was expecting. I really just bought them because I was high off getting that Superpowers wave, and I just didn't want Jay Garrick's Flash to be lonely with the old-timey superheroes.
Yeah,
so
right.
Yeah, the clasps and everything, the high collars. Yeah, it's super nice.
Yeah, these are really cool. And K-Master does make reproduction capes for all these guys. I don't think any of these guys need them. I think they're perfect as is. I really do. Todd has really fixed the capes.
Nice.
And that is it. That is probably the largest toy haul you'll see from me all year. But,
I know. I was gonna say. Everybody.
That's not even everything. I got all 3 Picture-Release Supermans, but they were weeks ago and they're already in storage.
Wow, this is going to be. Hopefully, this is going to be my biggest toy haul of the year because this should be ridiculous, dude. Okay. Let's see how the lighting goes. I'll put this as wide as I can. Let's save you. Well, here. I'll just pop this box open real quick. So this was kind of interesting. So I have a pile of loot that we're going to do blind. I know a couple things in it. But this shipped separately from my pile of loot, even though it was in my pile of loot, which is crazy. And the only reason why it was in my pile of loot was because it was $20.
Holy shit.
And this
huge.
is the fucking 12-inch Mandalorian. I think it's the one from the original season. Cloak, big gun. Yeah. So I was like, for fucking $20, I can't pass that up when I'm gonna have a pile of loot anyways. So I'm impressed with it. And the box was oh no, it did get crushed, but it's gonna come out anyways. I'm gonna play with this. But I was like, the box was all crushed to hell, but everything looks fine. It did get a little crushing on there. There's the back of it if people are interested. But interesting because I bought jumbo figures from BBTS before and they've shipped in the pile of loot. and they'd all like come with a ding or something on them that was not good. So it's interesting that they're shipping it separately. Unfortunately, this one still got hit. All right. The next, and in my opinion, some of the coolest figures Black Major is putting out right now, we get the payloads. So look at that beautiful space backpack. And this is the Cobra Trooper using the payload mold.
All right.
So that's amazing.
I'm waiting for him to post the NASA ones.
What?
I'm waiting for him to post the NASA ones, the actual NASA repaints.
Yeah, and what he said is that the Cobra and the NASA were super popular during the pre-order because he offered a mix and match where you could get however many, and that's what I did. I bought a NASA one, so and let me see if I can grab it real quick. Oh, I do have it right here. So these were the 3 I bought. So this is the unreleased payload version 3.
Yeah.
So they showed this off at a toy fair. And so he produced it in those colors. And then here's the NASA one, Cliff, and I have an extra one. So I'll get that to you.
Yeah.
Because he's saying the Cobra and the NASA ones are going to be super hard to get again. He hypes his stuff and all this kind of stuff. But the only thing I don't like about the NASA green,
the yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
He produced, and they also have loosey goosey arms. But what he said was all of them have loosey goosey arms. The factory didn't catch it on the NASA ones, but caught it on the rest. And basically there's O-rings that you just open up the back and clip them onto the peg of the arm.
Oh,
and that stiffens them up.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So the ones I got do have those. I think they're maybe in a separate bag because they're freaking I mean, picture an O-ring that goes on a shoulder
on the arm.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're interested, Cliff, I've got one.
Oh, I'm absolutely interested. You tell me, I'll have it Zelled before the show ends. How much are they?
Okay. I paid 15. So 15. Wait to
I'll
see
give you
if
20
he
for the
posts.
shipping. Okay.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, that's all I want. I just want one NASA astronaut.
Yeah, and I got those, and then it really threw me off with the green face mask. He made a white helmet with a clear face mask, and I asked him, any chance I can just buy a few of those helmets? He's like, I don't have any, but it's because he saves them just in case. He keeps customer service stock and all this because he stands behind everything he sells. If it breaks, he'll send you a new one free, all that kind of shit. So I think I just have to wait till he starts clearancing these because the white one came on. One of the other sellers made a Buzz Lightyear, so it's all decoed like Buzz Lightyear. So that's a white helmet, clear mask. And then he made an Adventure People NASA astronaut. So it's a light blue uniform, but with a white helmet and clear visor. So there's a chance that he will have the parts a few months from now when he clearances out this shit.
I love the Turtles line he's doing right now.
Yeah, they look amazing. He's going crazy with them, doing superhero turtle. Yeah. So he's doing a 3 3/4 Joe O-ring turtles. So the turtle ones look great. They come with skateboard and different stuff, but he's doing superheroes. He's doing Tiger Force and Red Shadows. And
yeah,
he's doing great.
I'm digging the turtles, so I'm fucking digging those guys.
All right. This I wasn't going to get it originally, but it hit $8 at my Walmart and I couldn't pass it up. It's a Transformers 1 mainline Quintesson. So I like the alt mode, or I like the creature mode of the Quintesson. The ship is kind of meh. Does come with a little Energon cube, which if you haven't seen the movie, that there's a reason for that. But but at $8, I couldn't pass them up on clearance. Let's see here. For the Four Horsemen in stock sale, I couldn't pass up the show exclusive. What is it? Ninian Infantry. So this is the first snake figure they put out. He doesn't have the snake tail like the I want to say Morbius, but that's not right? Is Morbius the Cobra Law guy?
No,
Morbius is the vampire. Yeah. Globulus.
You're thinking globulus. Yeah. Globulus.
He doesn't have the globulus tail, but he does have like a little tail poking out his skirt, unlike the one we talked about earlier. But I wanted to get it was the Legion's Con exclusive, the leftovers they have. And then the one that I had to have, the fucking Gaspar the Unamused. If you know George, this is just a perfect homage to George. Doesn't have the replacement like hoofs, legs, like they're not troll legs, but it's just the figure itself. But it did come with his little toy, and that's what I've always loved about George. He's just a toy enthusiast, like it could be GI Joe, it could be Transformers. He just appreciates toys. And then this fucking, what is it, Hagnon? I never got a Hagnon, even though I love like clear and glow in the dark shit. So this is a reissue of the Hagnon. I think he's still available. Well, I don't think the Snake Trooper is, but I think Gaspar and Hagnon are still available. But he's the green glow. They made a blue glow and I think a red glow as well, but green's always the way to go. So I had to get him. This was kind of cool. I got an Entertainment Earth order in, and they did this awesome thing. I've seen a couple people post about it, but it looks very reminiscent of the fucking G.I. Joe and Cobra like catalogs they would do back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And this is all produced.
NASCAR calendar like that.
Yeah, I do. And this one even has a little mini Devastator poster on the back. It's got the first couple reveals of Devastator with the G1 art. So this was a really this is something that, it took a designer a week to do. It takes them fucking 20 cents to print this. And this made me more excited than most of the stuff I got in my Entertainment Earth order. So really smart thing for them to do. Oh, Jesus Christ. Swoop said if I found it in stores, I would buy it.
Yeah.
Found it in the store, so I bought it. Jesus Christ. Mandalorian hit with the dark saber. Is that what it's called? People
like
have said
$8 on Amazon.
Yeah, he was $8 on Walmart. So I fucking bought him. I'm like, $8. Come on, you can't beat that.
Yes, you can. I beat it. I spent $0.
But you don't have the Mandalorian with the dark saber, dude.
Yeah, do I have the one that has the soft goods cape? He also came with the dark saber.
Oh, did he? Okay, I thought this was the only one that did. I got my Dr. Wu Metroplex. So hey, Metroplex buddies.
Yeah.
He is they don't show a robot picture. He is a chibi Metroplex. But yeah, absolutely amazing. He's been on pre-order for 2 years and I finally got him. And I can never remember these guys. Zaire and Darius and Zoar or something like that, but it's the fucking dinosaur combiner cassettes from Dr. Wu. So they're not the Dr. Wu scale. These are chug scale cassettes. So excited about those. Jesus Christ, it keeps going. We're not even to the fucking pile of loot yet. This guy is afraid I was going to miss. He was sold out everywhere. I never saw him in store. So I got him from GameStop. It's the fucking Steel Jaw or Steel Jaw
with the speaker Hennig.
Yeah, the speaker, which I think you're supposed to buy 2. So
I think there's another one coming with the other speaker.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I got afraid of it. I've been checking Jomo a lot and finding things that are sold out and trying to jump on them before the secondary market catches up. Horizon Forbidden West Alloy or Alloy. I can't remember how they pronounce it in the game. So this is kind of interesting, and I wanna open it up right now. So here's the God of War figure, right? So this was $30 retail. I think I paid like 16 for it. It went on clearance, or not clearance, but it got marked down on Amazon. This alloy figure is a $50 figure. MSRP. Now look at, it's got a sleeve on it and stuff like that. So, and I know it comes with tons of accessories, but I'm like, what the fuck? Why does this line by Spin Masters is just kind of baffling to me how they're doing the prices. Cause that fucking God of War figure, it just looks like a Jack's Pacific, like it's got paint deco, but not everything is painted. So let's
Do you not have the NECA Kratos?
I do have the NECA Kratos. I just couldn't pass this up for fucking 15 or 16 bucks. Whatever I paid. Okay,
you couldn't just be like, "Oh, I have Kratos for a NECA. I'm good." This is what we need to break.
I wish I could. I wish I could just do that. So here's with slipcover off. Really good graphics on the outside, but who cares? All right, let's cut her open and see why she is. Because what I want to tell you, this is lighter than the Kratos. All right. That's what makes her $50.
Yeah, it's all the accessories.
So
that's a bunch of different faces, though. Is that all faces on the top row?
Yeah. 5 additional faces, 3 extra pairs of hands, and then just regular accessories, her spear and her bow and arrow. So yeah, okay, I can kind of see, but again, if I would have paid $50 for this, I'd been from Spin Masters, maybe from Bandai or something, or Tamashii Nations. But so it's worth exactly what I paid for it, $17. Oh yeah, woo! The fucking X-Men video game fucking Sentinels 2-pack. Anybody watching, or you guys, I guess the host saw, I only want one of these, but I'm going to keep the effects. But if anybody wants, it's a 2-pack. So if anyone's interested in a Sentinel with no accessories, I'll sell it for half the price of the thing, or maybe a little less since I'm keeping the accessories. But I fucking love the X-Men game, so this was one I didn't want to miss, and I thought I had missed out, and then they put it back up for pre-order, so I can help but pre-order it. Realized I missed a VHS release of Minimates Transformers, and you know me, I'm a sucker for stupid packaging, so this won't ever get opened. I literally bought a $16 cardboard box here that has toys inside of it. But
toys inside of it.
I mean, I bought the Diamond Select Crow and Rocketeer VHS figures. So
they're never coming out.
But they're like NECA figures. You can open them and see them.
Oh, okay.
The packaging is more like a vintage Disney VHS. It's got that like that puffy clamshell.
Yeah, and seeing this was the first one they did. Oh no! Oh shit! Maybe I am mistaken. When I opened this, I was like, oh, it's not like the other one. This one does open up, so you can see them. In the back is the fucking tape. Oh yay! That makes me much happier with my purchase. All right. And then this motherfucker went on sale for half off. I've been wanting to open them, but I don't know why. I should open things before I get on the show so I can talk about like what they're actually like. But everything I get to show off on the show, I put it in a corner until I show it on the show, then I open it. But this is the oh my god, dude. Well, we'll talk about it in a second, but so this is the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter crossover. This is just I wanted to show this off since I know Cliff was going to open them. They finally do this so you can tell what the fuck is inside these, because I have a bunch of these in my eBay crates that are up for sale. They finally put a little silhouette. This is the Rio Blast.
What's in the box?
Yeah. Instead of having to Google this fucking number right here.
Yeah, because you did that with me. You couldn't figure out which box was which.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what this is for you, but and then not even part of the metallo fucking build a figure thing, but it's leather.
Metal Botto.
Yeah, Metal Botto. Thank you. But it's Leatherhead, so I had to fucking get it.
Yeah. Well, Leatherhead's a fan favorite. Like, he's cool. I like him.
What's weird is it has Bebop on here, but he's not 2-bop steady or whatever. It's just literally a Bebop.
They're probably going to get more figures of just them individuals.
Oh,
dude, because they did 2 He-Mans. They did 2 of each turtle.
They've done 2
silly not
2 Donnies, 2 Mikeys. Yeah, we're going to get...
They'd be silly not to do Bebop and Rocksteady separately.
I mean, we've yet to see a foot soldier, so...
This is my friend's kids are full on into their 3D printing. They printed me a little roller, and what's cool is this is it's a red and black filament that when you look at it from one angle it's red, and when you look at it from another angle it's black. So all the wheels look black, but if you turn them, they're red.
Yeah. Looks cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. And they modified it for Chug to make all the ports on it be 5mm ports.
Right.
So that was a fun one. Thank them very much. Okay, we're finally on to my pile of loot. And it's not that big of a pile of loot. I think maybe there's like 10 things in here.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, from a no buy / low buy January, where I showed the least amount of things I've ever got, I didn't mean for it to go this way. A lot of the stuff like you saw that I'm talking about was just on clearance, like just at a price I couldn't fucking pass up. So let's see what's in here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I'm remembering some stuff here. Oh, my God. This multi-pack. Cliff, where are you? This is your favorite show. Just kidding. He's like, oh, you're muted.
My earbuds went dead, so I had to switch to these.
Oh, okay. No worries. But the Ewoks 2-pack, what is her name? Nisa and Wicked. So, oh my God, so excited about this. We'll not be opening it. We'll probably keep it just like this because it's kind of like the VHS. Maybe I'll open them up for the carded figures inside at least. Oh yeah. Something I missed out the first time around. This will be getting opened tonight. I have been wanting this figure for 2.5 years. Yep, the fucking Legacy Cosmos now instead of the Speed Walmart fucking version of them. Oh yeah, I just did this Lego set, the fucking Droidica or Destroyers, as they call them in episode 1. This was another thing. This is sold out everywhere except for BBTS. So I had to jump on that. And I got a substandard. Oh, here, that's what makes it. I got a substandard package. So I saved a couple bucks on them. Since
I love it when I'm buying something from Big Bad and they're like, substandard? I'm like, yes.
Yes, please. Yeah. Bruce Lee, the Challenger in his yellow jumpsuit. My favorite Bruce Lee of all time. I have the Diamond Select version of him, which is crap. I have the Reaction version. I have the fucking Tamashii Nations, and now I have the Super 7 Ultimates of him.
Yeah, I think it was you who saved me because I was going to get the Diamond Select. I think I was going to get the Game of Death, the shirtless with the scratches. And I think you were like, dude, these figures are garbage.
Dude, the fucking... Yeah, the hit pins they use in those smaller figures like that. Like I say, I had to return 2 of them because I snapped them both. Like, once you know there's a problem issue and you're like, you heat it up, you treat it gingerly, and it still snaps, you know there's a fucking problem. This is just the standard, the vintage toy Krang Ultimate. Again, the Challenger and this Krang BBTS put on sale for like $25.
Yeah. I love when they knock down the Super 7 stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another sale piece. I probably would have never got this, but this is the Los Amos Trap Jaw. So the Mexican Trap Jaw in their crazy like box style from Super 7 back in the day. Passed it up back then, but I think they put them out for like $15 or something.
Right.
What I love is it's a box. Can you see that hole goes all the way through? So I don't know if you guys ever remember toys sitting on a peg in a box where the hole went all the way through. That's kind of like one of those old school things that I remember.
I think somebody's being murdered, Slick.
No, that's my place. My dog.
Oh, that's your place? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to it being the Little Mrs. McFavorite. Little McFavorite.
That's my daughter and my dog.
And thanks to Cliff for not buying out the last 2 they have. I completed my reaction.
Roger also didn't buy one.
The only one I had to pay full price for. Every other figure I got for $13.50 or less. Thank God, because I wasn't going to pay $20 for 8 fucking Tiger Force and Python Patrol. But he completed my collection. He's in perfect condition, unpunched the way I like it when I'm not going to take him out. So my Tiger Force Duke, And then I think this is the second wave. Maybe this is the third. Oh, this is the third wave of Silverhawks Ultimates. So cartoon deco, the way I like it. This is Stargazer. What is he, a sergeant or is he a captain?
Don't ask me. Silverhawks is not my wheelhouse at all.
Oh, okay.
Don't know.
Hot Wing, the very racist term for the black Silverhawk, in my opinion.
Hot Wing. And he's red.
Molecular, he was probably one of my least favorites. I'm kind of disappointed that they're not in their shippers. Like, I don't know why BBTS would take them out of their shippers, but whatever. And then and then Mumbo Jumbo. I love me some Mumbo Jumbo. Nothing like a big ox, cow, bull thing to fucking make a cool villain. So yeah, woo! That was a fucking haul, man. It's been a huge corner in my office for like the last week, or building up over the last 3 weeks. So hopefully I will not have a haul like that again for 6 months until my next pile of loots due. But some amazing figures. And the most important thing is, like, the Silverhawks were cheap. Those were fucking like $30 a piece or something like that. All my Super 7 stuff was cheap, but the things that I didn't pay full price for anything besides 4 Horsemen and the Tiger Force Duke. But the things that I came close to paying full price for, like the Nisa and Swoop and the Steeljaw, are things I really wanted. They were things that, you know, they started selling out places or couldn't be found, and I felt that need. And to me, that's what Jomo's kind of done for me. Is it's made me appreciate the things that I really want and be able to bypass a lot of the stuff I don't really want. The thing I need to work on now is bypassing the things that are on sale that I don't really want. I still have that need. Like that Krang. I love Krang. Like, it's a mech suit, or a mech walker at least.
Yeah, it's like a mech. Yeah, like a mech chicken legs.
It's an ATST, right, for Krang. So it fits some of my things, but it was something I would have never bought if it wasn't $25. So does that mean I really need it? It's probably something I could have skipped altogether, but Jomo's been doing good. We still need to have a discussion episode. It just makes everybody depressed.
So, we do. Nope.
I'm good.
All right. Pretty sure we already had it. We watched Batman instead, remember?
Yep.
Brinkheadz says 40% off those Silverhawk waves. I took advantage too. Oh, not Captain, Commander Stargazer. Thank you, Brink. Badass Cowbungadoo says, manly sounding dog you got there.
Yeah, I know. And his name is
if you haven't seen it, I was going to say, if you haven't seen it, crawl up it, because it's a Shih Tzu, right?
Shih Tzu Dash Hound.
So it's even lower to the
ground.
Yeah,
he's just a little guy.
Let's see. Cowabunga Dude said, "Oh, Fifth Element, Bruce."
I've been looking at base bodies for Fifth Element, Bruce. Again, I need bare arms because he's got that weird orange tank top. So you need bare arms. You need like almost cargo pants with like a smooth boot, like a Han Solo boot, not like an army boot. I've been looking at those, but I'll probably end up doing Die Hard 3, Bruce.
Well, now, and I see now what the double arrows meant. That was the response to Brink's comment. What other Bruce Willis characters are on the table?
I mean, Fifth Element's probably Fifth Element and Die Hard 3 are probably the top two. I love Hudson Hawk, but I don't really know what a Hudson Hawk figure would be. Like, he's just wearing like normal clothes.
Yeah.
Last Boy Scout, what's that gonna be? Like, he's just wearing normal clothes. Like,
you could do the fucking ball gag Bruce Willis. That'd be a good one
But there's already a Pulp Fiction Bruce Willis. Diamond made it.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's actually that scene. He's got the coat and the white shirt and the samurai sword. He's not bloody. He doesn't come with the ball gag, but they already made a Butch Coolidge.
Oh, okay. All right.
I could do a whole 9 yards, Bruce Willis. I fucking love that movie so goddamn much.
I love Whole 9 Yards too. The chick in it is one of my favorite comedians, even though she's
Amanda Peet.
Yeah. All right, we've got a couple grab bags, and then we'll let these people get on with their lives, including you guys. Not that I care as much about you guys as the listeners, but hey,
That's hurtful.
Yeah.
gotta get those in there when I can. All right, first up, the Masters movie. We got Sorceress and Fisto. So this is crazy, and I wish I could have. Well, it's not that I couldn't have found it. Oh, they're doing a lot of things here. Okay. So Travis Knight directed live action to include Nicholas Galatison. Okay, so we've seen this Nicholas guy. We chatted about in the secret chat.
Yeah, we've seen the Power Sword, and we've seen him as Adam.
Yeah, on Earth, which is super disappointing. Yeah, like with UK, what do they call them? Bobbies, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they look like bobbies to you?
They don't look like American police, but they could be. I don't know. But the Power Sword is perfect.
Yeah, the Power Sword in that picture was perfect, but the fact that they show him on Earth is a little disappointing. But so now we've got Camila Mendez as Tila, which
we already knew about this. We already knew about.
I know.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're doing the whole cast. Got it.
Yeah, I'm just recapping, and then we'll get to the new ones. Allison Brie is Evil Lynn, which, Jared Leto is Skeletor. Idris Elba is Man at Arms. I'm an Idris fan, so
that's
I'm
amazing.
Down with, yeah,
you should have been Skeletor, but that's amazing.
Sam C. Wilson, who is that? Do you have a reference for that? Okay.
No.
As Trapjaw, Hofdor Berjansen as Goat.
Bjornsson, dude. He's clearly Iceland's Bjornsson.
Sorry. Did I say Bjornsson?
Bjornsson.
That's okay. Here's this guy, Sam C. Wilson. Oh, he was House of Dragons. He was he was the good twin of the two guards in House of Dragons.
Never watched it.
Yeah, me neither.
It's good. Do we know the half Thor Bjornsson, the Goat Man?
Nope.
I just want to see.
Judging by the name, he was probably also on House of...
it's
the mountain.
It's the mountain. Yeah, the mountain from fucking Game of Thrones. As Goat Man, I guess Goat Man is pretty big. Koho Ata as Triclops. Sorry, Oh, interesting.
Oh, that'll work.
Okay. Yeah, I can roll with that. All right. And now to the new ones. Blah, 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 blah. The movie is supposed to hit theaters in 2026, June 5th. Follow a 10-year-old Prince Adam who crashed to Earth in a spaceship and was separated from his magical power sword, the only link to his home on Eternia. After tracking it down almost 2 decades later, Prince Adam is whisked back across space to defend his home planet against the evil forces of Skeletor. But to defeat such powerful villain, Prince Adam will first need to uncover the mysteries of his past and become He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Well, what the fuck? Oh, it's up here in the first paragraph. I'm like, who's the sorceress? Okay, Marina Baccarin. Is this Deadpool's
Marina
girlfriend?
Baccarin, dude, she is awesome. Yeah, she is. That's a perfect sorceress.
Yes, I agree. I really like her. She was my favorite prostitute in Firefly.
Oh, that's right. She was on Firefly.
Yeah, she was the prostitute.
Yeah.
Johannes Hakur Johannesson.
Probably another cast member from Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon.
I was gonna say.
Yep, that's exactly what I pictured he looked like.
He's a good Fisto. Vikings Valhalla. See,
I'm sorry, not Game of Thrones, Vikings. The other show.
I tried Valhalla and I just couldn't get into it. I had already watched Vikings. Oh, and Succession. And in the films Atomic Blonde and Alpha. Okay, sweet. And then one more Masters news here. Ram Man, Zhang Shu Sheng. So let's see who this guy is. Boop, boop, boop.
You know, you could just right click and search Google, right?
Oh, no, I didn't know that. But thank you. Born 1988 actor. I mean, he's big enough. Look at
he's
that.
Jacked. Yeah, he's big.
Let's see. Brother, Son, Eternals, Fast and the Furious. Oh, Hobbs and Shaw. Okay, so I've seen Hobbs and Shaw, but the host, that's not the. Oh no, that's a 2020. The host, that's a different one. The Gentleman.
I was gonna say I'm interested that they chose to go muscular with Ram Man.
Yeah,
you could easily go fat.
Yeah, you can easily go fat.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I thought they might be a little inclusive and have a not jacked guy, but he's definitely jacked. All right. So, I mean, this looks like it's happening. I mean, right?
Dude, they're filming it. They're like, I've seen the sword on set.
Yeah. Okay. So, yes. I think.
And the guy who's playing He-Man, he's jacked. He's big.
Yeah.
And he's got long blonde hair.
Yeah. So, yeah. The pictures that were posted from the set on whatever your socials are was kind of a laughing at him. You know, they had some memes with the laughing at him and shit. So
yeah, he had like a pink like dress shirt. So really harkening back to Prince Adam in the Filmation. But he was wearing shoes and pants. He was wearing Earth shoes and Earth pants.
Yeah. So let's hope this is the reverse of the other movie, right? It's an hour and 10 minutes on Eternia and 20 minutes on Earth. Let's hope that's the case. All right, last up real quick here. Luke is joining Galaxy's Edge. So they have figured out a way to get Luke in here. Galaxy Edge was always going to be sequel trilogy and on. So if you've ever been there, they have the Millennium Falcon, but it has the square or the rectangle radar dish. All this shit, all of the rides are sequel trilogy, but they figured out a way to get Luke Skywalker in there. So you've got someone from the original trilogy in the most magical Star Wars land in the world. I'm just curious how long it takes them to retrofit it back to the original trilogy or the original, what do you call a sextology?
I think they just called it the saga, didn't they? Like,
oh yeah,
Star
the
Wars
Skywalker saga.
The Skywalker saga.
They called it the Skywalker saga, but then now we have Rey Palpatine and Kylo Skywalker. So I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Before we sign off here, translucent Bruce from The Sixth Sense. There you go.
Yeah.
That would be a challenge. Oh.
I will tell you the next figure I'm working on, the next two. I'm working on a Dr. Richard Kimball and a Sam Gerard from The Fugitive.
Ooh, nice. That's a good one.
Because I had a leftover Indiana Jones head with no hat.
Say, did you have a leftover?
And I was like, shit, I could just get 2 cheap, what do you call it? Everett Ross, Marvel Legends Everett Ross figures, and just 2 dudes in a suit. So I just got to find a good Tommy Lee Jones head sculpt.
And then also Cowabunga Dude says it has the reverse plot from the 1980s. So let's fucking hope that's the case. All right.
Better get an update on how Julie and Kevin are. I'll tell you that right now. I need to know what Julie and Kevin are up to.
Well, Julie, her face is pulled way too tight, unfortunately.
Dude, I only see her when she shows up in the Scream movies, and she is definitely done some stuff.
Actresses and actors, quit pulling your faces so tight. You're old. We expect you to have wrinkles. Quit trying to play somebody 20 years younger than yourself. But anyways, all right. Well, thank you guys for sticking with us. We're fucking at about fucking just over 3 hours now. So we appreciate that. We had tons of news. It was amazing. I guess we will see you sooner rather than later.
Later rather than sooner.
Tomorrow than last month.
Peace.